All right. Party, ignore what I said.
Okay,
The rest
there
of
we
you,
go.
welcome, Internet. Thank you. Episode 28 of The Journey. That's real quick. The party survived a fire elemental attack, got some items. Survived a earth elemental attack, got some items. And, pushed on to the next portal to see what this Lich's ring holds ahead of them in their journey to find Ivana. So let's jump to the next thing for you guys. Okay. So, the party. You guys go to that bright, searing light that you guys have entered a few times already now, bringing yourselves to the base of a large carved-out staircase. The staircase seems to be placed, as you're looking around your surroundings, on what appears to be a mountain peak. As you look down and just see just thousands or hundreds of feet, possibly 1,000 feet of just empty space between you and the ground. The wind whistles and howls around you. The stone weathered from the wind pounding against it, almost smooth in some areas from just years of abuse from the air up here. Again, in front of you is a very large carved out stone staircase that ascends up and around this mountain peak.
Can I see if there's any, I know that it's weathered, but is there any chance that there's, carvings on the wall of any cut type?
You can give me an investigation check. 15. Right here at the base, no. Does not seem to be any sort of carvings of any sort.
Okay.
You can't... Yeah, the weathering down here is just the parts of right at this base of the stairs, very smooth. Also, it seems in your investigation of it, it looks like it was worked as well. It's not just wind erosion here. You can actually see tool scrapings that wouldn't be naturally caused by just the wind pressing against the stone.
All right. So, all right. I don't think we're dealing with just a natural or elemental force here. I mean, I'm seeing kind of it's been a while, but I'm seeing some resemblance of tools and civilization in a way. Of someone carved this, so it's not just naturally formed or formed on top. Someone meant to make a mountain pathway. So I don't know if we're just kind of stumbling upon things. I mean, our first area was technically a house, so I guess anything.
I mean, it would kind of make sense if you think about it. We hordes of undead, and then now elementals. Maybe whoever created this ring did everything else in here as well.
Are these stairs just cut into the mountain, or are there other materials involved?
The stairs themselves just appear to be carved into the stone of this mountain peak.
Okay, so there's not any elaborate handrails. There's not steps made out of wood or anything. Okay.
As you actually look to this side, so Cora's right. If you're looking up the stairs, it's just a drop of a cliff that just goes down.
Gotcha.
I see.
And then on this side, on your guys' left side, is a rock wall that begins to ascend up. Yeah. You can kind of make out what appears to possibly be a ledge up the wall on this side, but it doesn't appear to be climbable at just first glance or anything like that. But yeah, it's just maybe a slight incline.
Then I'll happily start moving up. Also, side note, Sarah, is your mic going to the correct place? Sorry to...
Yeah, it sounds like your mic's going to your cam instead of your headset.
Let me check that.
So just pause for 2 seconds. Oh, I also want to try if the app, the D&D Beyond app, works with the BTTV. No, okay, not BTTV.
I think it's the page has to be open on the same browser essentially for that to send
I
properly.
just wasn't sure if it's somehow, even if I have them both open, if it somehow talks to each other.
No, that'd be nice. So as you guys are standing there on the stairs, you feel this gust of wind kind of like hit as like you feel the strength of this wind up here. Probably some of the strongest wind you guys have experienced, unless you've been in any major storms, hurricanes, tornadoes of that such. But there's definitely some good gust up here.
Yeah, we might want to like stay close to the walls just in case, and then I kind of go against the walls and like kind of not put my hands on it, but like kind of just have my arm out so like I know that I'm physically touching the wall.
Yeah, you can totally do that.
And I know that there's a staircase here, but I mean we have Frederick, right? Frederick.
Yes.
he could totally climb the side of a mountain, I bet, if we have to. Unless he's not.
Very good point.
I'll just continue this pathway up.
It doesn't really seem to be a way down, right? Like it's kind of
so behind you. Yeah, so behind you at the base of the stairs is just a drop-off cliff.
Yeah. Okay.
That is at just a quick glance, like the only way you can see if someone to get to the staircase would be to climb, but at first glance seems as if it's an impossible type of climb.
I love it. Very freaky.
And I basically have that like obsidian scimitar from the fire elemental like strapped on my back, and I have my great axe in one hand, like kind of just readied, and my other hand is just gliding against this wall. Just as an idea of like what my character would be doing right now.
Gotcha. Okay.
I assume it's like visible, like it's not low visibility, right?
Oh yeah.
No, it's a very bright like. If there are clouds up where you guys are, it's very scarce. Like you're like would be amongst the clouds essentially.
Right.
It's a very bright day. Essentially, it's almost as if like you were scaling just a really large fucking mountain.
And you said it's very windy, right? So that's probably quite loud.
Yes, it's definitely quite loud for sure.
Okay.
As you get up the stairs and you get to the second landing here, you feel the wind pick up again. Okay.
Oh no.
All right.
I brace myself, like kind of like crouch down a little bit and like hug the wall a little bit more.
Gotcha. Okay. My notes. Where are my notes? There it is. Okay. So yeah, the wind intensifies, a much bigger burst than you guys felt before, a large gust, where you're starting to feel yourself having, some trouble keeping your place on the stairs. So Elvar said you're gonna try to brace yourself.
Yeah, I get kind of closer and like just to make sure that most of my body isn't being hit by the wind. But yeah, I try to brace myself against the rock more.
Frederick's like a goat, so he should like be able to withstand that pretty well.
You are not wrong there. But yeah, Carlen, Cora, Frederick, is there anything you want to do as this gust comes in?
I'm kind of like positioning myself behind Elevar. You ever seen like how a car's drafting another car? Like the first car is going through the windows and the one behind it kind of isn't. Kind of trying to do that with Elevar.
I get what you're saying.
Right now.
And just for clarity purposes, going through the portal, we felt revigorated this time again, right? And we
No.
we didn't, so we haven't taken a
No.
long rest.
No.
Gotcha.
Cora is riding Frederick at this point, and she's like hugging him and like laying low.
Okay, I got you. All right, I need everybody to give me a strength saving throw. You could all have advantage on this one.
And everybody remember you have +4 when you're near me. Well, if you're 10 feet of me. So basically only Corey. Oh, did I not? Oh, I got a 19.
The advantage.
Sorry, do I right click just do advantage?
Those were good rolls.
It should prompt you to ask if you want to roll with advantage.
Oh, okay,
It'll say like make your roll public, and then it'll be like, is it a normal roll? And you click that and drop it down.
That's a setting that you have to turn on, I think.
Okay, yeah, I can make that ask every time now.
Gotcha. Okay, nice. Yeah, you guys feel it like it's trying to like move you as the wind just is howling through this spiral staircase here. You can just feel it kind of pushing you up against the wall as it's trying to like snake behind you, find some gaps to push you off as the gust bursts through, and you guys are standing in your spots. Okay.
Gotcha.
How harrowing.
Once it passes, I continue up the mountain.
Okay.
I'm at the third landing. I kind of wait to make sure everybody's like within.
Yeah, so
I don't want. Are
you guys trying to stay close to each other, or are you keeping the distance that you have right now on the map?
I was trying to stay close. Sorry, I was.
Jeez, Corey.
Oh,
yeah, I imagine we're all pretty close, within 5 feet of each other.
I'm gonna say before we continue, I stop for a moment, thinking that the fact like the wind's building up. I believe I have rope in my inventory. Yeah, I have hempen 50-foot of rope. Let me display. I would take it out. I don't know why I'd have to roll for that. Okay. I take it out and I kind of would like snake it behind me and have everybody grab onto it as well.
Oh, smart. Very smart.
If not, like, wrap it around yourselves to, like, secure yourself. Yeah, I would. My portion, I'd wrap around my waist just in case. Like, I'm thinking climbing mountains here. Like, wait, this could go bad.
I wrap it around myself as well.
Same.
Okay, so I'm going to say you guys are going to keep pace then because you're all tied together.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd say we're about like 10 feet from each other, or so, or 5 feet. I don't know.
Yeah, you probably have a 5-foot gap between each other with the amount of rope that you have. Yeah. Okay. As you continue to move up the staircase, certain parts, after you cleared this last landing, this next set of stairs is very steep as it begins to turn around this corner of this mountainside. You can also see as it gets further up, it begins to get narrower.
Gotcha.
Okay. As you're approaching this more narrow section right before you get to it, another strong gust of wind begins to build up. This wind has something a little extra to it, like a different sound, almost like a screech as it comes through, a sound that none of you have ever heard a wind gust make before. Like you've heard wind whistling as you're hearing it right now, but this is more like a shriek that kind of comes through it.
I have an important question. Which way is this wind blowing?
Give me a nature check. Pretty good. It seems to be coming from in front of you guys, so from the upper part of the stairs. It's forcibly, you feel it coming right at you, as if it's almost deliberate.
Okay.
So
It's like blowing downwards, down the stairs that we're coming from.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you guys want to try to brace or anything?
Yeah, I would brace, and I kind of like, once again, I kind of get more towards the wall. I'd kind of hold the rope as well. Kind of like just like bunch down, hold the rope, make sure that like if anything goes bad, I have the immediate reaction to kind of like pull if I have to.
Okay.
Yeah, I definitely have Frederick like leaning up against the wall, and again, Cora's holding on to him very tightly and like leaning down.
Yeah, I'm preparing myself. Bracing myself as well.
All right. Give me strength saving throws with advantage.
Oh.
Dang, look at those.
And they're all, well, only Cora's is +4.
Yeah, very nice. Okay. Yeah, you guys pass. Again, you hear, like I said, like there's definitely something different about that wind gust from the last one. Yeah, just like that shrieking sound that passes through your ears. You guys like to continue?
Yeah, I'd continue forward. I'd kind of like relay back. All right, it seemed to be past. Let's like get up and go, because since we're all now tethered together, we can't just kind of freely.
Yep.
But
All right. Yeah, you got the little more now pass as you go up.
yeah. And guys, we're gonna have to be really careful here, because I kind of like lean over just a little bit to peek down. I'm like, there's no ground.
There's no ground.
Yeah, as you look over, it's just a straight down, like
No
just
ground.
fall.
It's just there.
Like you could barely make out like the tops of the trees. It just all looks like just one color, like painted essentially. Like, you can't even tell what the surface is below you, since you guys just started up on this mountaintop.
Terrifying. Stop rolling, DM.
All right. You this gust hits very hard with the same shriek, if not louder than the last gust. It hits so unexpectedly because it rolled a natural 20. You guys have no time to prepare for this gust to hit you. I need everyone to give me a strength saving throw, as this one's coming from behind you, and you feel it trying to push its way in between you and the wall.
Dang. So the wind is changing directions.
It would seem so. I also need Frederick to give me a roll here.
I'm just gonna say it. I can't believe we're rolling that high consistently.
You guys are getting lucky right now. It's nice.
Oh, I have a backup one. Oh.
Okay.
That's so bad.
Oh man. His DC was actually lower too, because of him being a goat. He has a better chance of planting himself, but it's not great.
That's so bad.
All right. Oh man. Okay. since the wind is coming from behind you guys, and like I said, trying to get in between the wall, as if it's almost trying to push you off the wall, Frederick is going to slide almost 5 feet towards the edge.
No! So until this point, Cora has been riding Frederick. Is she still on Frederick as this happens?
You're still on Frederick as this happens right now.
Would you have tied up Frederick, or would you have just tied yourself? I don't know, like...
I did not tie up Frederick. I just tied the rope around my waist. My character's waist.
Frederick,
I did say that.
Frederick begins sliding towards the edge with the inability to stop himself while Cora is on the back. Carlen, you feel the rope that I'm assuming you wrapped around. You said you wrapped it around your waist too, right?
Yeah.
You feel the tension in the rope starting to move towards the edge. You look back and see Cora just kind of grasping onto Frederick as the wind was blowing through, seeing her and her trusty faithful goat sliding towards the edge. What do you do?
I yell to Elevar, we have to start pulling forward to pull Cora and Frederick up, so at least Frederick can get his foot, so he can climb up too.
I immediately just follow what I was told, and I just kind of like plant my feet and I just power forward.
Okay, I need you both to give me athletics checks. Cora, what are you doing? Like, as you notice Frederick is sliding, what are you doing?
Cora's probably holding on to Frederick with all her strength.
Okay.
And Frederick is just...
Cora, I need you to give me an athletics check.
Okay. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck!
I feel so bad right now.
No. You gotta do what you
Wait,
gotta do.
it's not a natural one, it's a dirty one?
Yeah!
31.
Wait. Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
I feel like dread in me right now. Carlen and Elevar, you are able to successfully... You're pulling Cora back from this edge, but Cora, you being pulled and grasping onto Frederick, you can't keep your grip as your teammates are trying to keep you from falling off that edge as you lose grip of Frederick.
Oh no!
Do I have time to react?
Carlen, you do not, because you were preoccupied pulling on the rope to save Frederick. I need Frederick to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, Frederick. Oh no! Oh.
The gust of this wind was too strong. Frederick, unable to keep his balance from the stair, looks out, the faithful, as he loses his grip and slips from the edge.
Oh no! That's so sad!
And begins to plummet.
Damn it. You think as a goat, he might be able to stop himself. Might. Fingers crossed. No, I think that's the end for Frederick.
I just watch as this happen. I'm like, I try to go through my entire body, and my body is tired, and my spells are depleted. And I'm just like, I just see this, our party member essentially just falling.
So sad. So sad. The irony!
As you're all on the stairs, you see Frederick go over the edge.
Can I unwrap? Sorry, Norian's getting ice.
You're fine.
Can I unravel myself and then step of the wind to dash down? Like, do I have that much time to get to Frederick?
I mean, you can take a look.
All right, I go take a look.
I go take a look.
As you look over the edge to see if you have time or you can still see the presence of your furry, beard-chinned friend. You take a glance over. Bah. He landed on a very low perch, about
Hooray!
60 to 70 feet below you.
Oh my god. That was terrifying.
He just... I did a roll. He just made the fateful
Oh my god.
92-degree angle fucking goat land as he fell.
Terrifying! Alright, let's see. What can I do for him here?
Do we have slack on the rope?
I have another rope, but what's a goat gonna do with the rope?
The rope that you guys have tied around you does not have enough slack to go down there as well.
I can only imagine that. So, initially, I'd be like, "Let's just move on, forget about him." And he moves over and he looks over the edge and he's like, "Oh," and I'm just like, "Oh, okay." And then I kind of feel bad for a second, and then the only option really you have is to dangle Cora and kind of have her like act like a grapple. I don't think we have anything else as a move. I sure don't.
How much does this goat weigh? I imagine Cora can't weigh more than 100 pounds. Do you guys think you could lift Cora and Frederick? I have another rope.
I mean, together maybe.
Does Cora have the ability to speak to animals?
Oh yeah, absolutely. But I mean, what are we going to tell Frederick that's useful? Don't move. I don't think he can move anyway.
I mean, he's a goat.
Ask him if he can climb up. Like, yeah, if there's like a surface that he can.
If you could talk to animals, I would craft the rope that you have in such a way that it'd have two loops, like one for the front, one for the back, and you'd have to tell him to step through, and then as we pull, it would tighten, and like that would be our own like little maneuver.
You fucking knotsmith over here?
Man, I don't know. I've seen some shit.
Okay. So Cora pulls her rope out of her backpack. It's a 50-foot rope, is what this says, and hands it to Elevar. And let's see. To speak with animals, I do not need anything special. So I'm going to cast Speak with Animals on myself.
Just to throw it up there.
Oh, interesting. It does say roll. And then Cora's looking over the edge, and she says, Frederick, are you okay down there?
No, this is terrifying!
All right, so Frederick's freaking the fuck out. It's okay. No. Frederick, we have a plan.
Carlen and Elevar just hear, bah. The Cora's just, God damn it! You let go of me!
No, it's okay. We have a plan. Hold on. We got you. Okay, so she looks back over at Elevar. How's the loot plan going?
I'll start. I would have started like crafting it into what I think would be the best form. Although I'm sure I'm gonna have to roll for it.
Yeah, you're totally gonna roll a survival check for that shit. I don't know if Elevar ever had tying knots.
Little adventurers training, yeah. I don't know about that.
Also, we're all
11.
still tied together. I just realized.
Yes.
Anyway.
So if we get too close together, we might just all perish.
Yay! Okay.
11 on my survival check.
TPK by Speedy Farts.
All right. Let's see.
Would 11 be sufficient enough for a secure rope?
I mean, you tied something. It's yeah. I mean, you twist and loop the rope in the best way that you think you can. You seem to possibly have 2 loops in it. Can't be too sure on how secure the knots will be that you tied.
I kind of just hold it up and I go, yeah, it looks about right. I think we got this.
Flora isn't too sure. She goes back to the ledge and she goes down to Frederick and asks him if there's any path back up that he can climb from where he's standing, since, he's a goat.
Yeah, I think.
What was that?
Bah, bah, bah.
Yeah,
that's what you guys hear. I could try. I think I can get back up there.
Yeah, you got this, Frederick. You got this.
Okay, give me a dexterity roll for Frederick.
For Frederick. How dexterous. Oh no.
You're not allowed to roll for Frederick anymore.
This is terrible.
I immediately cast my last spell slot of 2nd level, Find Steed. And I've summoned my giant owl that I initially had.
Oh, amazing. I was really wanting to summon Beast, but I can only summon small creatures, and I don't think that would help.
I think, did I make your owl token? Give me a second.
There you go.
Is a bear considered a small creature?
Oh shit, is it? Let's find out.
Oh, I know Find Steed has to be a rideable creature. I'm like medium to large creature, so you could ride it. Small creature, I would imagine like a bear cub.
No, I'm asking for the sake of like the bag of tricks or
No
whatever.
way. A bear is a large beast.
Yeah, I was gonna say like you can summon a lion.
Oh, that was different. That's not a spell. That's the bag of holding.
Oh, right. No.
Yeah.
Bag
Summon Beast is a spell.
Right, you can only do
And that only summons small creatures. The bag of holding I can use once a day, but it's a toss-up what creature is going to come out of there.
It's not a bag of holding, it's that squishy bag. Or
I'm sorry, not the bag of
Not the
holding.
bag of
Let me
tricks.
see what it's called.
Bag of tricks.
Bag of tricks. Thank you.
So after I cast Find Steed, I immediately command it in my head to go swoop and grab Frederick, because I presume he's about to fall off with a natural 1.
Yeah, that was bad. That was really bad.
Frederick jumps up into the wall and just finds the perfect 90-degree part of the wall that has 91 or 92. Fucking slides down. So he begins to start to tumble again. Because all of our cast is weird-looking owl token. Face is fucking weird.
I'll just send him
he's
to
not a
swoop
mountain
down and
goat.
have Frederick land on top of him. Or if the claws are big enough, I would just have him kind of swoop and grab him like prey and just drag him up and drop him.
Yeah, how big is this owl?
It's giant owls are large.
All right.
What's Frederick considered
I'm
size-wise?
checking right now. Medium beast.
Okay. Do you happen to have the giant owl block open right now there, Elevar?
2 secondos.
I opened one.
Yeah, just do a
I
strength
googled
check.
it.
Strength. Public roll. 18.
Woo!
Yeah, as you're able to, you fly down, the giant owl grasps Frederick. And Cora, you hear, holy fucking shit!
Fly back
She's
up.
able to scoop it and bring Frederick back, drop it off right at Cora.
Oh, Frederick! He's probably freaking the fuck out. Cora's little freaking the fuck out.
I'll be honest.
She gives him a big hug and is like petting his neck. Oh, Frederick, I'm so sorry.
Why do you bring me to places like this?
I kind of
Maybe
forgot.
you're
about
not an
that scene.
adventurer after all, are you, Frederick?
Ah! I want to go back to the farm. I want to go back to the farm.
Yeah, maybe we should get Frederick back to the farm. Not right now, but yeah, no, I hear you, buddy. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry about that. Frederick's done. Frederick's done. Well, all right. I'm so sorry, Frederick. That was terrifying.
Wow. You were about to lose Frederick.
I really thought we were going to lose Frederick, you guys.
If I didn't draw the map the way I did, he wouldn't have survived.
Yeah,
He would have fell.
terrifying. I can see the ledge. Like, that's what you were talking about right there. Oh, God. I'm so sorry, Frederick.
Yeah. Pretty much the shorter the wall is, like the closer they are together, the steeper it is, sort of deal.
Oh, that's terrible. Okay,
Wow.
so is the owl hanging out with us now? He's around for a while?
He doesn't dispel ever unless he's killed.
Nice.
And I'd have him like fly alongside of us, not like above me or anything, just like beside us off the cliff because
Nice.
I presume he can. But now I know there's gonna be. But yeah, I now have expended every spell slot. I completely forgot about Find Steed as a spell.
Could he
Wow.
carry all of us individually?
No, I think so. I think he's big enough to like one person ride. I could be wrong though.
I mean, aren't we considered medium size?
Yeah, Corey's asking, could he carry you one at a time? That's what he was asking.
Oh, he could definitely carry one at a time, but not like all of us at the same time.
No, I meant like one at a time. Not, I wouldn't do that.
Maybe we could have him take Frederick first, and then he could come back and tell us. Like, can you talk to your owl, Elevar?
Yeah, we can pathologically communicate, and also I believe his intelligence. No, his intelligence is naturally 8, so he's pretty smart too.
Could we send him on like a scouting mission to see what's ahead?
Yeah, I can do that.
What do you guys think? Would that be helpful?
Well, would we rather have intel or a backup? Presumably.
Right. It's your owl. It's your call.
Mr. Owl, I'm sorry.
No, you're not. You're not sorry.
You guys begin to feel a wind gust again. Not as strong as the ones you've had before, but the reminder of the ever presence of the changing of the winds here.
Okay, so Cora's not writing Frederick right now because he's a hot mess. But she is like standing right next to him and has like her arm on his like shoulder.
Okay. Do you guys wish to continue up the stairs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For now, I'm not gonna have my owl ahead. He's just gonna stay alongside because I think splitting the party in any form might be dangerous, and I'd like the backup. So I'd kind of fly up.
Does your owl have a name?
No, but if I'm gonna be using him more often, which I probably should, I'll call him
I mean, it's up to you.
like Stefano.
I like that too. Stefano, meet Frederick. Frederick, Stefano.
I think it's like only been him that I've ever summoned to. So
Yeah, you summoned him once before when you guys were on the road.
Yeah, at least in this campaign.
All right. As you continue up the stairs, it begin to get wider. As you come to this section here, you see like what appears to be part of the mountain, like just crumbled. Like the rocks are very rough and jagged. The stairs break away at the edge as if they went all the way to the edge and something happened here, where this wall face, crumbled and broke apart.
I tell everybody. I think we should pause here, and let me send up Stefano to check up above, and I kind of relay that to him. I'll even speak out loud. Like, Stefano, can you just check what's above? Do we have to worry about this right now? Is he able to like fly just vertically up?
Sure. I won't show you what he sees, but I can have him relay it to you.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So yeah, where do you want him to fly? Just straight up, you said?
Yeah, basically where he is straight up.
Okay. As he flies up, what he sees is another, what's the word for it? Another set of, like, a part of the stairs that continues going up, and he goes up higher than that. As you're looking up, he's probably like 300 feet above you, maybe more at this point. And he sees what appears to be a clearing at like the top of the staircase. He sees some sort of like mass on the top of the clearing, from where he is looking at it, and also being what he is. He relays to you that it appears to be like a possibility of a nest of some kind, like a weaved like nest.
Gotcha. Okay, so I think we're fine here. I was kind of worried there might be something directly above us that we gotta worry about, but it seems like we're gonna be fighting a giant bird. So yeah, because there's a nest up there. I don't know how that helps us, but good to know. I just continued to move forward.
I'd like to point out that up until now, we've been pointing elementals. So a bird seems a little not quite in line with that.
Unless, you fought an elemental that also likes to make nests, I think it might be a bird.
An air elemental?
Spawn zombies?
Let's not... I just start getting embarrassed. Let's not get into the semantics of this.
Zombirds.
Cora's a little slap happy because Frederick almost died.
And I pretty much also would, at the same time, tell Stefano to come back down and glide alongside of us now that I've gotten all the intel I need.
Yeah. Stefano has a little bit of a distance. He can see that he relays to you that there seems to be like a cut-in up ahead on the wall. As you guys feel the wind coming from like here straight at you guys to the wall. So you're kind of feeling it push you against the wall, but not strong enough to do anything. But again, just that reminder that the wind is ever changing and still present.
Okay. As we approach this, can I investigate the wall to see if anything is either dangerous or intriguing?
Sure.
Is this wall really a wall?
This is a beautiful wall.
8.
That's a nice wall.
What is this, cobblestone?
I mean, it just looks like a shallow cut-in into the wall. Okay. But you do notice as you kind of get as far into it as you can, you don't really feel the wind.
Okay.
It's kind of like an area of calm.
A rest stop, if you will.
I immediately start moving up and forward again. I don't even break. Oh, actually, I look back and I say, should we rest real quick in any capacity? I imagine we can only really short rest here.
Yeah, you kind of mentioned you're out of spell slots. We might want to fix that.
I mean, I don't know if we can actually long rest, though, can we? I say to, the party.
You can always try.
I mean, if we want to pause for here and, take a rest, because I'm sure you guys are also hurting. I don't know. Are you guys hurt? Or are you guys, what's your status?
I didn't take a hit last fight.
I mean, I can still, power through. Do you guys want to take a break?
I'm fine with taking a break if we need to.
I think we should take a break.
All right.
Can't remember what the DM's rules for short rests are, though.
Well, we would try to do, I guess I'd try to do a long rest. I would say that. If we have time, we'll rest here for a minute. I'll have, Stefano kind of perch above us, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
I'd want to take a break, just kind of regain my spell slots, and maybe even prepare a little bit. If I could prepare and unprepare spells, that'd be great.
You can only do that as you level.
Oh, really?
Yes. Okay. And paladins have very specific rules as far as how many spells they can swap in and out at level as well.
Oh, okay.
It's under your whole spell casting explanation for the class.
As a side note, I have 6 out of 7 prepared spells. I presume I have one new slot because I leveled up. Can I just throw something in, or you want me to wait?
You could do that. All right. So you guys have to squeeze pretty tightly into this little area here, being as it is not super deep. As you get closer to the edge of this little cutout, essentially, you can feel the wind. So you guys gonna try to long rest?
Yeah.
Is there anything you guys are trying to also do while in the long rest? Anything? Any RP moment? Any talking? Or just want to see if you can wait it out?
Let me just figure out what I wanted to do. I had like an idea. Let me just make sure it's viable and not like gone after 2 seconds. 10 feet of view. So
Any sort of preparation you want to make?
So with Channel Divinity, I can get 1 of 2 items, do 2 things: Nature's Wrath, Return of Faithless. Beyond, does that just show you? I don't want to roll. Okay. Am I possible to do Nature's Wrath, which is cause spectral vines to spring up and reach for a creature within 10 feet of you? The idea here, I don't have any spell slots to do the other thing, but the idea would be like kind of make a cave, if you will, or like a wall to kind of like bar us in just in case. I don't think that's how that actually works. I thought it might have, but there's no time duration on it. Because I know it's spectral, and it doesn't necessarily that it's like... Oh, it's restrained. I can make a restraint.
So yeah, it's specifically targeted at a creature. It's only for 1 creature. So I mean, like, you could cast this on somebody.
I mean, if I could still take my long rest, I would cast it upon myself. This way, like, I'm the anchor, if you will.
Give me a religion check. Let's see how holy this paladin is feeling.
Not very. I'm like, is God real? Just my religion just wavers for a second. I rolled it.
Okay. As you're with the group and you're rest, how else did you guys prepare? As like you're gonna take this rest on this windy cliffside. So we got what Elevar's trying to do. Cora, Carlen, Frederick, what are you guys doing?
I'm just chilling out and hoping for the best.
Are we all still tied together? I would assume yes.
I'd assume so.
I don't really have anything protective I can do right now. So yeah, just kind of chilling with Frederick.
Okay.
I can only do things to protect myself.
Yeah.
All right. So as you guys are trying to hunker down, Elevar channels to his deity, asking for the strength to protect himself and his party.
I'll RP that too. I'll be like, Helm, I know we don't talk often. I know I've been kind of like, as a paladin for a reason. I mean, you can't really fault me. She's hot. So, but anyway, I just want to ground myself right now, and I just want to make sure that my party is safe. So I just want to make sure that I can be held here in your warm embrace, if you will, via these vines. And I want you to help me. And that's what I do as I chant spectral vines.
I want you to help me. So holy. So holy.
So, as you do all that, you are able to produce spectral vines that wrap around your feet, like just the top of your foot, almost like a shoelace. sort of deal. But like it goes from one to the end. It doesn't connect from ground to ground, but it's more like like it's cupping your feet.
I find this very entertaining.
Yeah. You know what? I'll take it. Thank you, man. I just like.
How strong it is, we don't know. We'll see what happens. All right.
Yeah, and then I guess via resting, I would just gonna. I don't know. I mean, I probably just stay quiet. Unless I kind of look towards Cora and Carlen. I'm like, so crazy day we're having.
I twin spell protection from good and evil to Cora and to Elevar.
Okay.
Thanks, bro.
Can you just throw that up? I can't remember the exact wordage on it. Just want to make sure. I'm pushing the wrong button. I'm pushing escape. I wasn't pushing the tilde button. Okay, yeah. So cool. Got it. All right. As you guys hunker down and try to get some rest while on this treacherous mountaintop, you feel different because it's so tight. Like you're not fully protected by the wind. It helps a lot. But you're feeling throughout your rest, we can almost feel like a deliberate assault of wind coming at you. Some effective, some kind of just hits you uncomfortable but doesn't move you. Other ones that feel like they jostle you and you're holding yourself down as the wind is blowing. Towards the end of your rest, the wind gusts that are hitting you, you're hearing that familiar shriek to them again. What's the owl's name again?
Stefano
definitely has a sort of visceral visceral. That's he has a very alerted reaction to that sound in particular. He's very attentive to that one, as if he's almost following something that's moving. I need everybody to give me strength saving throws with advantage, because you guys did prepare pretty well.
Also plus
just
4
for this
since we're all in a cubby.
There you go, too. Frederick will have to as well.
Okay, so 23 I'll give. I assume the owl as well.
Yeah. You might. You can.
I mean, it's not as disastrous because you can literally fly. So.
My first roll was for Cora, and my second roll was for Frederick, because that isn't clear.
Good thing Frederick had advantage.
Poor fucking Frederick, man. You think he would be more at home in a mountain, but no.
He's been a farm goat for too long.
He's an arm goat!
A farm goat for too long.
I guess you can take the mountain out of the goat.
So Stefano, because of his ability to fly, he does kind of get knocked from his perch, but he's kind of just floats, collects himself, hover, gets himself into a hover a little bit and comes back down over the party. Cora, you move just a little bit, but you hold yourself. Oh, no, Cora, no, you were fine. What was it? It was sorry, Frederick. I see your name. Shh. Frederick is kind of shit. Not again.
Poor Frederick.
But you're able to hold yourselves as that last onslaught of gust diminishes back to just the ever constant wind blowing going on. But you guys successfully took a long rest.
Hell yeah.
Sweet. Good job not dying, guys.
But a long rest is a long rest, so there was a bit. Actually, you know what? Because of the nature of where you are, even you waited the period of a long rest, which you could normally see the changing of sunlight, daylight, whatnot. Nothing has changed as far as the environment here.
Well, we are inside a ring, so like when Elevar said, weird day we're having earlier, my first thought was like, is it a day? Is it? Anyway.
You're not wrong.
All right.
I'd kind of get up and I'd stretch and like kind of move my feet. I'm like, oh, it's nice to have them free again. And I just up the helm, bless up, and I just like continue on.
Hold on, we're all still tied together.
I start walking, I get pulled. I'm like, son of a bitch. Sorry, my protagonist in me was just expected.
All right. I'm ready to roll.
Cora, are you getting back onto Frederick?
No. I'm like terrified I'm gonna be like blown off of him. Cora's like freaked out. She'd rather stand on her own 2 feet.
Okay. You shall move on. As you look up the next set of stairs, as you come out of your little cubby hole, and you see it's fairly steep, begins to curve around. Seems pretty narrow. You can fit pretty much one person at a time, which is what you guys have been walking anyway, but it seems like where you had some leeway on the other parts of the stairway, this doesn't seem to be that way. It's going to be tight going up.
Okay.
All right, so I once again I hug the wall. I have my great axe out. Mentally, I have it out because if we get pulled hard enough, I can just slam it into the ground and use it as an anchor.
Oh, smart.
I'll certainly try.
All right, there.
All right.
Climbing some stairs. Stop doing that.
I'll pause.
You keep moving, you're fine. But as you're coming around this corner, you can kind of tell it looks like another landing is up ahead. But as you notice that, you hear the ever-familiar shriek, and your owl react to it as it tries to you see it kind of barrel roll out of the way as the gust comes from the top of the stairs down at you guys again.
Can I'm just, it's more so that he's physically like, whatever. He's not actually like being mentally attacked or persuaded, right? It's just more so he's hesitant. Can I like relay that? I'm like, are you okay? Or are you just like...
Oh, the owl? Okay. As he ducks away, he's essentially relaying to you, like, something is here. Like, he's like, I can't get a beat on it, but something else is here.
Gotcha. Yeah, because
I need you all to give me strength saving throws with advantage, being tied down, and assuming because you've been dealing with this for a little bit, you guys are doing your normal bracing.
My initial thought was that when he reacted to the shrieking, that there's perhaps...
I didn't even notice that.
Nice. That he might be persuaded or mentally taken over, but no, he's just being cautious. That's good.
Frederick's rolls suck.
He doesn't feel comfortable for sure as a big bird. Frederick just passed it.
Dude, Frederick is not having a good time.
Oh, he is not.
I think maybe we should... I mean, we really can't because we're tied up, like, in a certain way, but maybe Frederick should be next to me, so this way he's not... he at least has a +4 here.
But again, you guys, as you come up the stairs and getting to the land, or before the landing, that shrieking wind blasts through you guys. Again, the same trying to push you, get between you guys and the wall, and try to push you out.
This is a good map.
The stairs widen a little bit after that landing. Gives you guys a little bit of breathing room, a little more stability, or the feeling of stability.
And no matter what, like everything, let's say the middle, is inclined, right? There's no like plateau here. It's just continuous.
It's just going up. Yeah, you. What it seems there is probably more stairs from what it looks like.
Okay.
But yeah, all this in between you is an inclined wall.
I figured as much. I was like, maybe I'll be fine if I get thrown off via the wind. Probably not, though. Probably not.
Okay. I'm gonna need you guys to stop for a moment. You can actually move up. You can move up one more of your movement speed.
So it'd be like here. Oh, movement speed as a whole? So I could be like here.
Yeah, like you're 30 feet.
Alright, so I guess we would end here if that's okay. Or however it's gonna be. Like, I guess I'd be at the top, and then he would be here-ish, and...
Cora, is it yours 25 or 30?
I'm 35.
Oh, okay.
Because of feet I took
Gotcha.
a while back, I can move faster than a normal halfway.
I would be in front of Tyler.
If you use your full movement speed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have, I was more asking, no, because you are tied up, like you technically couldn't move further than like the lowest of your guys.
Oh,
Right.
yeah, makes sense.
Like
Right.
it's in the line with you taught. Okay, so Stefano alerts you as you get to the top of the start of this next landing, as it's coming again. As Stefano kind of raises up, you all hear that shriek, and the wind blasts directly at you guys up against the wall, actually inflicting damage to you guys. I need you all to give me strength saving throws, and we'll see how much damage you get done.
Regular or advantage?
Regular, because it's not about you guys being moved or anything. This is you guys just straight taking a hit.
Okay, so 21.
Oh no, Frederick's luck is rubbing off on Cora. What is this? Frederick got a 19 and Cora got a 6.
I'll do that too for the owl in case.
The owl dodged. He got out of the way.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that makes sense.
Gave you the warning. He's like flying next to you guys, so like he's got a better judge of how the wind currents are changing and what's going on.
Yeah, he can probably feel that.
It's actually a great idea to have him pop out because he can kind of give you information.
Don't mind me rolling this dice. It's actually for his health.
Okay. So Cora, you take 9 points of force damage.
Garbage.
As Elamar, Carlen, and Frederick are able to brace themselves a little quicker, catch themselves on the wall. Cora, your stature, size, you just you get lifted up like off the ground. Oh, as you just get slammed to the wall and catch your feet.
I'm okay. Ow.
We can't lose you, Lady Cora.
I'm okay. I'm okay. Stupid wind.
How long does Speak with Animals last?
Oh, only 10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Exactly, Frederick. Exactly.
Frederick comes up and kind of like rubs you a little bit with his head.
Aw, Frederick.
I was checking if somehow my
You're
owl
blown.
can understand Frederick, but I don't think he can because.
I don't know if your owl speaks goat.
Yeah.
Surprisingly,
Surprisingly,
they taught that at Owl College.
yeah. Surprisingly speaks Elvish and Sylvan. That's it.
Yeah, that makes sense. He's like a magic animal. So yeah, Sylvan makes sense. He's
Right.
also an owl. Owls are supposed to be all wise and no shit.
True. All right. If that's I guess we'll continue once it passes.
Yep, you guys can keep going. As you look up the stairs, they seem to get steeper and steeper. You see it turns and widens a little bit, giving you some sort of hope of like reprieve from this wind that's going on.
Okay, at
As
least
you're turning the corner, you can kind of look at the edge and you can see where you started.
Oh.
I'll kind of like peer down and go. At least if we fall now, there's stairs to get back up. Sort of.
Hmm.
Oh, I'm completely forgetting about my owl. He's just chilling.
Okay. Should have rolled that privately, but it's fine.
Did you make this map or did you find it, Bobby?
I made it.
This is
Really?
insane.
Yeah, it's a
great.
good map.
All right.
Oh,
Once again, the intensity of that shrieking wind that is pestering you, is coming in. It's coming in from the top of the stairs. As Stefano relays that it seems to be another cut in just up ahead at the top of the stairs. Also very quickly giving you a warning of look out as you see him barrel roll again and dodge out of the way, kind of going low towards the bottom stairs that you once came up, as you're all being braced again as the wind is squeezing between you and the wall. Strength saving throws with advantage.
damn. So, Carlen got a 16. Cora got a
That's
nat
right,
20.
you're all plus 4.
Well, technically only Carlen, because it's 10 feet.
Gotcha.
Cora is
Carlen's
just like
16,
a
Cora's a
model.
G.
Yeah, she's a model in the middle of a windstorm. She goes, oh, and her hair's just flowing.
Just Marilyn Monroe and the it's a windy day. I don't even know.
That was a great impression, Bobby. Well done.
Thank you. I should have been a star. All right. Yeah. The wind is getting harder and harder, especially the shrieking wind is getting harder and harder to fight against. But you're all being hit enough times, are able to brace yourselves, find whatever grip you can on the rock wall next to you, plant your feet properly, get some good just traction as the shrieking wind passes through you guys. As it diminishes again. Good rolls. It's getting tougher. The roll DC is getting much higher.
As we just continuously get 20s, which is really, like, we're using up every chance we have for luck, and just, yeah, I don't, party wiping coming. Alright, so can I continue, or should I pause before I get to the entrance?
Yeah, you can keep going.
Cool. Whatever this is. Is this an entrance, or is this just an alcove?
No, just another, like, carved-in alcove. Yeah.
Can I, like, investigate it? Because this one looks more, man-made.
Sure. Give me an investigation check.
Okay.
4.
4.
This is a nice wall.
It's a good-looking wall right here.
Part of the mountain.
It does. The only thing you can tell is it does look different from even the last little outcropping, little carved in. You can't tell what, like, it's tools, this is wind erosion, but the wall is definitely way different than like the walls you've experienced.
Seems a bit different. Whatever. I just move on. That's such a shitty roll.
You just slap the shit out of that wall, just like, good looking wall right here. Again, the same as you come past this thing, you can feel protection from the wind. Much more than even the last one. But yeah.
I'll look back and so we're pushing forward, right? We don't need to. You guys don't want to pause for anything, right?
No, carry on.
All right.
I'm good.
So I'll just continue forward.
Okay. As you're looking up ahead at the stairs, you see they could possibly get a little wider, but you do see it's another bend around. As you look straight up, you can see that, like, when does these stairs stop? Like, you know the bird relayed it to you, but the amount of steps that you have to take, it just seems never ending.
Good workout, though.
Oh yeah, you guys are glad you skipped leg day. As you come around the bend, you can start to see that there is appears to be another landing. A little reprieve from the steepness of these stairs. You're really feeling the wear on your legs kind of kick in.
Makes sense.
I think I
need everyone to give me athletics checks.
Also, if you don't mind, could you move Stefano, the token? I think he got stuck in the walls. Invisible.
That he did.
Oh, thank you. Well, maybe I'm guessing that, like, if I... Hey, oh my god. Okay, maybe I just don't touch Stefano until we actually do something. Pretend. I think maybe the wall's still, like...
The walls are still there. You still can't pass through them, so... You just can look through them now. It's like a one-way mirror.
Yeah.
Which gave me really good ideas for, like, fun things down the line. Carlen's feeling unathletic today. These stairs
Holy
are taking
shit.
a very strong toll on you.
I think I need a minute, guys.
I was going to be mean, but you guys did long rest before, so you did have some rest. Yeah, your movement speed is diminished right now. You can't, like, you just feel yourself slow down. You can't go quite as far. So you can move half your movement speed.
Everyone?
Well, Carlen's movement speed is halved, but the rest of you are...
okay.
So all we technically...
Actually, Elevar too. Elevar, yours is half as well. Yeah, I just realized what yours was. Frederick is okay. He doesn't, and the owl is all right as well.
I'm moving pretty slow anyway.
Well, for future as well, I'm sure.
Right.
It just means now the possibility of more stuff happening because you guys are slowing down a little bit. So
What? More stuff?
you can only move as fast as Carlen can, essentially. I mean, you can still stay in your line that you are tied, but like Carlen can only move 15, 20 feet?
20.
Gotcha.
Well, I'm 15, so we'll be limited by myself as well. But
that's right, Elevar too. Yeah, I keep forgetting.
I'll keep moving forward.
Okay.
If it's possible.
As you get to this landing, you see what appears to be a large rock just embedded into the stone floor here on this landing.
Can I investigate it? See if it, like, either it was there naturally or, like, something threw it, or, like, did it, like, impale the ground, I should say? Like, what's it made out of?
Yeah, give me a old shit. Yeah, it's a rock made out of rock, as Sarah says. Acting all jackassy over here. Yeah, you look around and you can see where this rock meets the landing. You can see like the pressure cracks from what appears as if this thing fell from a very high distance. It appears to be the same rock as like that you're on right now, so it could be part of this mountaintop. You don't, with that roll of an investigation, you don't know shit about geodes. You're not sitting there, looking at all these different rocks.
I slap it and I look at Carlen and go, the pioneers used to ride these babies for miles.
Oh gosh.
Presumably I can't walk towards the wall, so I'd have to start walking around it for this part.
Yep. Wonder why that is.
No impending doom.
As you guys go to round the rock, you just feel the wind pick up. You don't hear the shriek, but you feel the wind, strong gusts just trying to blow you around. It seems like it's coming from the top down the mountain, like down towards you guys to push you essentially in this direction.
Okay.
I need you all to give me strength saving throws.
Is that a ledge that it's blowing us towards?
Yes, it is.
Rude. Oh no!
Jesus Christ.
Sorry, I'm trying to pull up Frederick's stats. Also, oh no!
Maybe that works out of my favor.
What is happening?
We're all fatigued.
All right. Cora fails. Frederick fails. Carlen fails. Elevar passes.
Fuck.
16.
Wait, Elvar rolled twice.
Did I?
Was one?
I only see the one.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking in the wrong spot. I'm sorry. That was our last roll.
That's
Please
fine.
ignore me.
Yeah,
Don't
Carlen's
we all
16.
get +4s?
Only
yeah,
you.
of course.
Unless right now, because Cora is technically within 10 feet.
Cora's in 10 feet.
Yeah.
Ha
Okay.
I guess we're all bunched up while we're trying to go around this, which makes sense,
well.
honestly.
Frederick
Good
fails.
God damn it.
Cora fails.
God damn it.
Carlen fails.
Holy
Elevar
shit.
passes.
I was waiting for the Elvar fails. I'm like, oh.
No.
You got, oh, yeah, well, you got a pretty high roll.
So. Frederick, Cora, Carlen begin very hastily sliding towards the edge.
No. Oh, and we're all tied together.
As if it feels like the wind is literally like scooping you guys, just easily taking you towards the edge. Carlen, you're like scraping your feet, like dragging your heels, trying, but it's still just not enough to keep your traction there. As Elevar, you're feeling that rope tighten. Frederick kind of just starts tumbling.
Could I have, presumably, if he's gonna fall off, can I have Stefano swoop in and just grab Frederick real quick? I also can't move Stefano again, so I'm just.
I gotcha. I'll move it. Gives this to Stefano a dexterity roll.
Cora's developing a fear of heights.
Stefano does just barely get to Frederick,
Thanks, Stefano.
but I still need him to give me a strength check to see if he holds Frederick. He gets to him. Now I guess he can actually hold this flight.
16.
Phew.
Got it.
Good roll.
He catches Frederick. He catches him by like the horns, like ah.
Poor Frederick. He's been through a lot today.
Cora and Carlen. Cora, you get blown. You start to hang off the edge as the rope
Oh
begins to
no.
tighten. Carlen, you start blowing, going with that as well. Elevar, what are you gonna try to do? Well, actually, Not what you're trying to do. You are tethered to them.
Yeah, he is.
I need you to give me an athletics check to see if you can hold them.
11.
You get advantage.
Okay. 7.
Oh.
Okay, 11.
What is this space in between the stairs?
That you're like getting ready to fall into. That's a
Yeah.
rock. That's a rock wall. It says it drops down to the other stairs.
Got it.
Elbar, you begin to slide as you're holding them. Cora, you're just dangling like over the edge. You kind of slam into the side. Like, ah! Carlen, because Elbar is dragging, and Carlen, give me an athletics check as you get to the edge. Or you know what? Or no, yeah, it's gonna be athletics because it's gonna be strength based. As you get to the edge, try to catch your feet on something on the edge with Elevar trying to help keep you up from behind. Carlen, unable to get that footing, falls over to the side as well as that drops Cora lower down the rock wall. Carlen pops over the other side as well. Elevar, you being dragged towards the edge.
I scream, I gotta cut the rope! I say, just kidding! And then I slam my great axe into the ground.
This guy.
And I cast Ensnaring Strike as well onto myself to create an anchor.
Ooh.
One reactionary point, slow fall, but
you're activating slow fall too, Carlen.
yeah, but how? Like I'm envisioning slow fall to work the way it did in WoW, but it's a damage reduction in D&D.
Yeah,
Yeah. So I don't.
I gotcha. So what does this ensnaring strike do?
Yeah, that's.
It'll restrain the target, and the target is me, but I'm technically
still here, just on
ground.
the floor.
So you're hitting yourself with it? You're
Well, I'd be like
Yeah.
smacking the ground, but I'm trying to like make the vines encapsulate me.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Okay.
that's actually
But
possible.
wouldn't you take piercing damage? No.
I mean, at that
No,
point, I'd much
'cause
rather
you're
take.
not-
While restrained, the target takes
Give-
1d6.
Give me a religion check. Again, you are channeling all of any of belief that you have for Helm.
I just smack it on the ground and go, Helm, please help me not die. And I nat 20.
As you say those words to Helm, you strike your axe into the ground. This bright, radiant light just emanates from the strike as all of a sudden from that light these like angelic vines wrap around the axe blade, gripping it to the stone as that runs up the shaft of the axe to your wrist, like completely like tying yourself to it. So you got one hand on the rope, one hand on the axe pinned, attached by the vines that run all the way up as you're holding your teammates up and stopping them from falling.
Dope. I immediately start like, what is it? Captain America pulling the helicopter. I'm just like, ugh, as I'm pulling the rope towards myself.
Gotcha. Well, in that time, Stefano drops off Frederick up against the wall over here, as he's now free to fly around as well.
So then, if I see that, I'll like kind of convey like to go swoop and grab Cora, and then like basically assist me with like bringing them up and around. I presume. Well, actually, Cora's tiny, and then he's medium. So
Yeah, she's small.
Yeah. So Elvar, give me an athletics check with advantage to start pulling up the rope.
advantage. Nat 20.
Let's fucking go. As you begin to pull, you're pulling with the one hand, like you kind of doing like the the switch grip as you gotta let go and that's the only way you can kind of get the leverage. You gotta let go and re-grab it. Just doing it's like, oh my fucking god, I'm fucking doing this shit right now. I gotta rethink my whole fucking life. As Carlen, you're getting closer and you're reaching up and you're grabbing on, pulling up as Stefano is helping lift Cora on his back to get you guys up to the ledge. I'll move you back over.
That was very exciting.
That was crazy.
That was crazy. I don't know who that helm guy is, but damn, tell him thanks for me.
I'm like, yeah, Helm's my homie, obviously. Yeah.
Obviously, yeah.
The vines rescind from the ground, releasing your axe and your hand from it.
I got it. Yeah, he's a protector of orphans, so he's really caring. Luckily.
Oh,
you're an orphan?
Wait, that's what Carlen just said. Oh, you're an orphan?
We both did.
We both did. I was like, oh, you're an orphan.
I'm like,
Me too.
yeah. I guess. Yeah, I guess it makes sense why we. I was gonna say jive. I get along so well.
Jive.
Apparently, Elvar grew up in 1970s New York.
We're learning so much about each
I mean,
other.
at least start,
What a
like-
bonding experience.
Does that mean Stefano's a jive turkey?
Stefano just turns, just full head neck turn around, just glaring at you like, call him Jive Turkey. Just call me a Jive Turkey, motherfucker. We'll get shot over that.
Oh, yeah. It's just Stefano just takes out a gun. And it's like, say that again, motherfucker.
He's like, no, I called you a cocksucker. Cocksucker, that's what I called you. I never call you Jive Turkey.
Yeah, because that's better. Oh,
It's one of my favorite scenes in Semi-Pro. Sorry.
we have fun here.
Oh, he did get shot. All right. Moving on. So, yeah. Frederick, again, just kind of like standing by that rock, just like...
Poor Frederick.
Just when he thought he got over it, just being tossed.
Give him some head scratchies. Poor Frederick.
All right.
Good stuff.
Now,
But let's see. Cora and Carlen, you, because of the fall being tied, like, it's not
Yeah. Pretty
it's gonna
bummed
hurt a
out.
little bit. You take 1 point of damage.
1?
1 point of bludgeoning damage,
Okay.
I would say, from the rope. Like,
Yeah, that's
fucking with your abdomen and shit.
pretty hard sudden impact. Okie dokie.
All right. So you guys recollect yourselves, brush off some dust and dirt, continue up the next set of stairs.
Yep.
Yeah. Onward.
and for ease of use purposes, I'm just having Stefano in the same lane with us because I can't.
Yeah,
have him stuck
that's
in.
fine. All right. Yep, the wind is just howling. You guys are beginning to hear that shriek, even not in the winds that are hitting you. It's kind of like just building around in the area.
Is the wind pretty constant? Like, even if
Yeah.
it's not? Okay.
Yep, yeah. Yeah, there's just dirt and dust, little pebbles that are light enough to be lifted. All right.
Can I investigate these as well and see if there's anything? I mean, I'm sure they're exactly the same as the other ones, but
Yeah, very similar to the other ones. You can, I mean, Like I said, I don't think Elevar was a learned scholar in rocks, right?
Yeah.
Geologist.
There you go. That's it.
There's a word for that.
Learned scholar in rocks.
Same thing.
All right. Let's hold up 1 second.
Ears fine. You want me to move back? Or?
You're fine there. You're fine there. Okay. You hear that shrieking sound building again. Coming from a more southwestern direction, like from this way. As the wind builds, as it's coming towards you, you guys notice these rocks here seem to be moving, wiggling. As the wind comes through, I need you all to give me strength saving throws with advantage. Unless you think you guys might panic and not brace yourselves because you see the rocks that are moving.
Oh, at this point, it's a regular day for me. I'm just like, yeah, okay. Pretty good.
All right, yeah. You all passed.
Damn.
Let's roll this real quick.
2.
All right. As you guys are able to brace yourselves to the wind, you hear that shriek. You guys hold yourselves down. These rocks on this landing with you do not. Carlen, Cora, Frederick, I need you to give me dexterity saving throws.
How tall are these rocks?
Much taller than you.
Everything's taller than me. I'm a halfling.
They're probably between 4 and 5 feet. Like they're
Okay.
big chunks of rock.
Gotcha. I'm sorry. Was this dexterity?
Yeah.
Net 20, baby!
Nice.
All right, so unless you're technically riding Frederick, he's 15.
I'm not writing Frederick
Okay.
at this
Yeah,
point.
so he's just 10 then.
Gotcha. Cora and Carlen, being as very astute and aware of your surroundings, especially in this treacherous area, when these rocks loosen up, as you hear like, and they lift up and come hurling at you. Carlen, you kind of just do like a little like side twirl spin, like kind of just like roll with it, so it like just rolls off your like back essentially. And Cora, you get down and do a little tuck roll as it kind of flies over you, almost as if like if it was any closer, it would touch you as you just like slide under it. And Frederick just kind of like, bah, and just kind of like leaps back, just like, and you see him. He's actually clung up against the wall, like right here. He just like it's like just an ever so like a slope. He's just like, bah, as both rocks just smash. I'm gonna get rid of their little thing.
Oh, yeah.
So those are technically not there anymore.
Nice.
But now Frederick
You
is
guys can press
trained?
forward.
Or-
No, he's fine. He dodged it. He just like jumped up and like clung to the wall because there's like an ever so slant on an angle.
Oh, okay. Oh my god.
Like goats can literally stand on a vertical wall as long as it's not 90 degrees.
That's crazy.
If it's 91 degrees, they can stand on it.
Goats are fucking insane. Alright, I continue up the path. I'm just not even like, yeah, guys, just get over it. Come on. At least it wasn't an earth elemental. Again.
Yes, we've almost died like 6 times. Just keep going.
The owl relays to you that it's one more big turn, and seems like you guys will be at the top. He also relays that where you are right now, or where he is right now, the nest is just above you guys that you saw before.
Alright. Yeah, we're gonna have to prepare to fight, I presume. Or not. I mean, honestly, at this point, I think we're just fighting anything.
You're not. Yeah, so far you haven't been wrong about that.
Does Stefan have a perception stat?
Uh,
Being an owl?
Hit point, speed, roll initiative, perception +5.
Okay. Roll a perception check for me for him.
15.
Gotcha. As he relays that up to you, as like you can see him like looking at what is above you, you hear him go, "Oh shit!" As he like you see all of a sudden just he gets just taken.
Stefano?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
Like inwardly towards the center, or like outwardly?
Outwardly, like
Oh. Okay.
he also you see him start like kind of like tumble like you know like a parachuter like caught like in their thing like they're not like or you know the falcon like tumbling like sort of deal.
Gotcha. Okay.
He's kind of looks like that, and he kind of just see him tumbling off into the distance.
Uh-oh.
I kind of just relay mentally because we can telepathically communicate up to a mile. I go, just make sure you're safe, and then come back when you can.
Yeah, he realizes like, I'll be okay. I'll be okay. Go away. But that's that. Also, that gust that came by, that hit him. You heard that same just like shriek, like the loudest you've heard it since your time on this mountain peak.
Okay.
So he's a little away right now.
Okay.
As your bird's gonna collect himself. I'll let you know when he comes back.
Yeah. He's gonna go like take a quick rest. He's gonna just like think about his wife.
I'm sorry, Cap. I'm grounded.
Good fucking love the movie. Love any Captain America movie, honestly.
Okay. Yeah, as you can kind of start to see, you're getting closer and closer to what appears to be the plateau or the top of what your owl was talking about. The wind increasingly just picks up. Not enough to move you yet, but you are bracing yourselves. You're tired as you're moving. Just, oh God, like okay, like I'm over this. Elevar, you're beginning to see what you think could possibly be the top of the stairs.
So I no longer like see anything going up above it. To my knowledge. Yeah.
Like based on like where you know like the way that this wall is starting to look and get shallower, like you got to be like right at the top.
Okay. I don't know if you guys want to prepare any spells or anything like that. We can. I doubt this is going to be a diplomatic kind of visit. I'll like kind of pause as well, just like kind of like since we're like on this little plateau for a second. So if you guys want to, probably within the next like 2 staircases, we're at the top. So I don't know if you want to prep anything or.
I activate my tattoos.
How long does those last for?
They were never given a time.
Gotcha. Okay.
There's a passive, like it already does, and
Yeah.
then there's an active to do the charges.
Yep. Gotcha. There's just so much information I gotta remember. It's so hard. I smoke too much weed.
Alright, so I'll continue up.
All right. As you come up to the top of the stairs, as you get to the top of the last landing, very top of the stairs, being the freeing of any sort of wall barrier between you and the open air, the wind definitely hits you a little bit harder. Still, like just kind of like put your hand up to kind of like see and everything like that. Can be very blinding sometimes. just the sting of the wind in your eyes.
Wait. Do we want to stay tied together?
If we're gonna be doing something that isn't diplomatic, probably not.
Yeah, I'm thinking before we round this corner, we should probably untie the rope.
Yeah, so I'll
What do you guys
I'll
think?
begin to like untie like before you even like answer it, like just like in the middle of
Okay.
the
All right. Okay, that makes me feel better. Sorry. Anyway, go on.
Oh, you're good.
Sorry.
So you guys are untied? Yeah, you're good. Again, like I said, you get to the top of the stairs, the walls not being there to protect you from all the wind constantly blowing. Again, gets a little harder to see, but you get to the top and you see a landing, like a big, more flat area. Part of it kind of slopes up towards where you see this giant nest that the owl had talked about. You see some very familiar big rocks as well floating around, as well as this little debris scattered around. The sun is very bright, no clouds where you guys are at this point on this mountaintop. What do you want to do?
I start to just investigate the area. Like I'll get closer. My great axe is still just out, prepped. Can I? I mean, if there's nothing else, I'd probably immediately just like kind of beeline it. Not like fast, but just like regular. Like I'm not checking anything else but this nest. So I'd get closer if possible, and then once I'm right next to it, I'm gonna investigate it.
Okay.
I'll roll for you. Natural 20. I am. What's the word? Hold on. I need to find this word. Ornithologist. I'm a natural ornithologist.
What?
It's someone who studies ornithology, the branch of science devoted to birds. Assumingly, this is a bird.
Okay. As you approach the nest, it's probably about like 3 feet high.
Wow.
Maybe a little bit more. It's big. It's a very, very large nest. As you approach it, as you see, it's made up of different, like, not twigs, but like long pieces of like trees, branches, whatever could be woven here. As you look in, you get closer, you find an egg or an egg-shaped object.
How big is the egg?
Pretty large. It's about probably 10 feet long or so.
So like larger than Elamar for sure.
Yes.
I would 100% jump into the nest and like putting my axe like not beside, but like kind of putting my axe back. I kind of would run my hands along the egg and kind of just like feel it and like almost listen to it to see if I can understand if there's a stage of life where this thing's at and maybe what it is.
It's an egg.
As you get to the egg, it has this blue hue to it, almost like a glow, very light pulse, very light, just kind of like almost like a humming as far as the light is like reacting coming from this egg. As you run your hand along it, you can almost feel an air current passing over the shell of this egg. Like if you look closely enough, you can see bits of dust and like dirt particles that are in the air being whipped up from around, even little wood particles from the nest itself, little shavings, just kind of caught in this drift that's just kind of constantly moving across this egg. As you're in the nest touching this egg, though, you hear a loud shriek, just like "Ah!" as the wind swoops in over Carlen and Cora, pushing you guys. Let's double check my little notes here. Nope, that's the wrong notes. My bad. Hold, please hold. Pushing you guys 5 feet back, like separating, like kind of like flying in between you guys. Sorry, wrong letters. Okay, so like pushing Carlen like here, yeah, Cora like there. As you just feel a big gust come between you. As you all look in this vicinity here, you see a collection of wind and dust and dirt, rocks just kind of swirling there as a form appears. As a giant wind-flowing bird like appears in front of all of you guys, hovering about 30 to 60 feet in the air, just flapping its wings. You just feel the gust of it coming off at you.
I like how Oliver's token disappeared when he jumped into the nest. Like, bye, not here anymore.
I peer above the edge of the nest. Oh, what's going on?
Oh, hey, look at that.
Yeah, as again, this giant, it's got to be at least 20 feet across, with its wingspan, just flapping there, just staring at you guys, fixated on Elevar near this egg in this nest. Again, the bird, like, it just appears like wind is just flowing through it. Like, instead of feathers, it's just like wind gusts coming off of what appears to be its like wing, like bone structure. It's almost as if this creature is entirely made of just air and wind.
Can I, would I be able to understand if it's technically an animal? I presume this would be the first time I ever see it, but being as like, I don't know if it's an elemental. Can I Arcana check and see if it's more of an elemental or more of a bird? Because my idea here is to speak with animals. And I just don't want to I want to check, see if it's pointless to try and do that. No, I'm gonna just kind of speak with animals. I'll just cut the thing.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah. I can't speak with animals, and I'm like, hey, it's okay. We're just trying to figure our way through here. I was just checking on your lovely child, right? I kind of because I'm not too sure. I'm like, so we mean you no harm. Don't worry, it's fine. Would you be able to help us out?
I just want to clarify something, just to make sure I'm remembering something correctly. You have your axe in your hand, correct?
No. When I went over the edge of the nest, I put it over my back and holstered it. I forgot what the word
He did say that.
But I holstered it and I would just only I touched it with only 2 hands.
Okay. As it's sitting there flapping its wings and just feeling the gusts, like Cora and Carlen is like, oh shit, it's heavy. It's just looking at you. It looks like it has no comprehension of anything that you just said to it. As it's just like, but every caw of that sound, you just feel the wind just blasting at you as it just keeps getting more threatening and threatening.
Now that I've wasted spell slot, I hop out of the nest and I kind of just do the Jurassic Park thing where he holds his arm, his hand up, and he slowly walks towards it to try and calm this thing.
You're just trying to calm it?
Yeah, I'm just trying to show it I'm not at all harmful. I'm just trying to, and I just look towards Cora and I'm just see, I told you it was a bird. I just forward with my hand out, kind of show that I'm not an enemy going towards it, as it's just above me.
Okay. Give me a... it
wouldn't be animal handling. at this point.
Oh, because your spell made you realize it's definitely not an animal. I guess you could try
It could just be straight persuasion, but
I was thinking that, but
Arcana
it doesn't
would be
understand you.
if it's elemental, Arcana would be the closest.
I was thinking survival, maybe.
Survival. Could
Persuasion or survival, your choice.
work. Okay, I'm gonna pick the +7 persuasion.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Mad 20.
Wow.
Yeah, this is one of those tough moments as a DM. Because the thing doesn't understand you.
Well, yeah, that's why body language is so important.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm also thinking as well.
Animals can't perceive body language.
No, they can.
But it's not an animal,
It's no.
as he clearly just figured out. It's an excellent roll. It's an excellent roll. And I hate to diminish a nat 20, but you're in this creature's lair.
Learn.
It's been coming at you all session. I feel bad because I probably should have just not had you roll.
We gotta do something.
Hey, man, you do your thing. We're in a ring of
Yep.
unknown power.
The creature, as you're approaching it, trying to be like, hey, it's okay. You see it kind of like...
The wind's calm. Everything's gentle.
things are calming and being more gentle. But then all of a sudden, you almost feel a suction of wind coming from behind all you towards the bird. As it winds up, like, where you think there's a moment of calm, the wings kind of like slowly retract more, like almost like physically impossible for a bird of this size to swing their wings this slow and stay afloat. But it's almost as if it's sucking in the air around you guys to pull it towards itself as the wings slap together super hard and super fast in front of it, as this cone of wind just pushes everything in front of you guys. Like Carlen, Alabar, Cora, like you're all just gonna be caught in this big cone of wind right now. I need you all to give me a... Where the fuck are you? Where the fuck are you? Strength saving throws.
So 17.
21?
Anyway.
Cora's got an 8.
Meh.
Okay. Okay. All right. Where the fuck are you? Yeah, that's not the updated card. Hold on. Sorry. Sorry.
Now that I think about it, I've gotten a few nat 20s this session.
Yeah.
Investigation, I became an ornithologist. I nat 20'd my helm, and then just pulling you guys up. Oh, dude.
Okay. So, you got your strength saving throws there. DC is a 14.
What?
So, Elevar, you said you passed. You got a +4, right?
Yep.
Cora fails. Carlen pass. Okay, so you're all hit with this attack still. Actually, hold on. Sorry. I'm going to keep those saving throws in case this happens. But I got to do... Wow. No, that's its roll to hit.
So it'll hit me then. If
Yeah. hold on. Sorry. I wrote this thing literally like right before we started. I'm just making sure it makes sense.
You're fine.
Oh, yeah, so it hits everyone in the cone. So 19 to the first one, so that's Elevar. 19 hit Elevar.
That'll hit.
27 to hit Carlen. And a 12 to hit Cora.
Yeah, that'll hit. Wait, 12?
Sorry, 24.
Yeah, that will hit. Not 12.
Yeah. Okay. You all take 14 points of force damage. And Cora, you get moved 10 feet backwards.
Yeah, but there's a rock
There's a
there.
rock in front of it. Yeah, there's a rock there. So you're going to take 1d4 of extra damage from getting slammed into that rock.
And not move. Take the 1d4
Correct.
damage instead. Who
One
rolls
damage.
that? You? Okay. Well, that's nice.
So total 15 for you, Cora, there.
Okay.
All right. So I'm just going to give this thing a turn, and we're going to get at it. So I need you all to roll initiative.
Wanted to send the results.
Sorry, how much damage do I take again?
Oh.
You all take 14.
You guys are rolling really high today.
I'm about to fuck this thing up. You don't understand who the fuck I just messed with. Bitch, you're gonna deny me? I'm persuasive.
Did you get that roll, Bob, or no?
Oh, you didn't.
So 23, yeah.
You didn't highlight your token. That's what that is.
Well, yeah, I did it from D&D Beyond.
No, I know, but like you still like in Roll20, if you highlight your token and then roll it, it'll automatically.
Bullshit.
Try to make some things a little easier for me with all these screens right now. It rolled a 20 on its initiative. Talking a lot of quiet shit over there, Sarah.
15 plus 5 is still 20.
All right. Carlen.
I'm popping out these wings, baby.
Nice. Oh, and you have your tattoos all glowy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm activating Radiant Soul as one of my actions. And since we took a long rest, I will then blast it with a guiding bolt. It's not flying, right? Or it is flying?
It's flying.
What's the elevation difference?
So it's 30 feet up in the air.
Oh, cool. Okay. $16 hit.
16 just hits.
Nice. That was a first level spell slot.
Okay.
And plus the 8, so 19. So what that'll look like is Carlin's wings just flap out of his back. His eyes turn bright white. And then he pulls both hands back. And this glowing ball starts to form. And he just shoots this bright, brilliant, radiant, yellowish blast right towards the air bird. Now it's hit and starts to shimmer gold after that effect. It is now lit with a dim, shimmery light.
That's cool.
It's fun shooting it.
I like it.
All right, I guess I gotta put light on it. How far does the light go?
How far or how long?
Well, how much light is it?
Oh, it's dim light.
Gotcha.
It's just enough for us to keep track of its location till my next turn. So now everybody has advantage on the bird.
Sweet.
A tiny little marker on it. There we go.
And then, as a bonus action, I will summon my astral arms.
Okay.
We'll expel 1 key point for that, and I will end my turn.
Are key points kind of like spell slots?
More like spell points. So if I do specific things, well, most likely key points take 1 for an action to do something. For keys points, whatever, it takes 1 point to do it.
Got it. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
But yes, it's a resource nonetheless. But I end my turn.
Cool.
All right. Okay. As the bird is now, the wind has this radiant glow to it as it's flapping there. It brings itself down lower as it's still hovering. It's going to do a multi-attack. It gets 2 attacks, one with its beak and one with its Tempest Talons. Going to go for Elevar. 14.
14 will not hit.
All right. It's you just feel the wind as like it just slams down in front of you as it misses. Now the talons. I don't know why I already rolled the damage, but a 19 to hit.
19 will hit.
That's 22 points of force damage.
Easy.
And that's its turn. So it's now currently 15 feet in front of Elevar. Also, just as a feature of the bird, at the start of any creature's turn, if they're within 5 feet of the bird, they get knocked back 10 feet. So Elevar, you just push back 10 feet. As the wind's just swirling around this thing, just kind of like burst out and push you.
Okay. I'm going to back off momentarily since I didn't have to disengage. That's good. So I can back off to. Let's see here. Let's see. Let me just make sure. There we go. So I can go here. Alright, let me go here. Just right here. I'm gonna cast Bless. So, or I could actually just press cast. And that'll be an action. What happens now is that I select up to 3 targets. So it'll be me, Carlen, Cora. And for the next 10 turns or the minute, it'll add a d4 to any attack roll or saving throw. Yeah. And then
Gotcha.
I will... Bonus action, I will use Thunderous Smite onto my weapon, which means that next time I melee attack, it'll add that damage.
Yep.
I will use at a second level,
Okay.
and that'll be my turn.
All right. Corey, was the damage from the guiding bolt? It's 11, or is it 19? Was
It's
the radiant
19
bolt-
because
okay,
I
yeah,
activated
Gotcha.
Radiant Soul.
Okay. All right, end of Elevar's turn. Cora, as you
All right.
feel the light of Helm rushing through you to assist you in this battle.
So right now, I think I still have advantage because of Carlen, and then Elvar just gave us D4 tiny attack. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is use my bonus action to cast Hail of Thorns.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my first action to attack with the revolving crossbow. I'm going to get advantage on that.
Okay.
Interesting. Does 14 hit?
14 does not hit.
Okay, and then I'm going to use my second action to use the same weapon. Oh, wait. Yeah. No.
You just attack twice with it.
Yes, I did.
You get 2 shots with it.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was saying. I'm going to attack again with that extra attack.
Yeah. 20 does hit.
Okay.
So the Hail of Thorns, if it fails that dexterity save, it takes an extra 7. Is that what that is?
Let me double check what it says here. Sorry, I had that up.
You're fine.
The next time you hit a creature with a ranged weapon attack, the spell creates a rain of thorns. In addition to the normal effect of the attack, the target and each creature within 5 feet must make a dexterity saving throw.
Gotcha.
This creature takes 1d10 piercing damage on a failed save or half as much damage on a successful one.
Got 28.
Well, look at that. So you get half. Half of 3? Creature takes 1d10 piercing damage on a failed save,
So it'd be 1.
or half as much damage on a successful one.
So it's 9 damage total with that
Great.
shot.
And then I have my second attack.
Yep, which you can use the revolving crossbow again.
Yep.
Uh, 23 hits.
With 8 piercing damage, and then I get to use my extra attack.
That hits.
I would guess that hits. Okay, and that's my turn.
As Cora is just pinned up against this rock, and like Carlen looks over and sees Cora like cast something on her crossbow right as before she fires it, and the first shots go off, and the first bolt that flies and makes contact, you see these thorns just kind of split from that bolt as it just riddles this air creature, and then she just fires more repeating crossbow bolts at it, committing a significant amount of damage. As the bird's like, ah! Just like kind of like rattling, just like raising up, just not happy about getting hit. Definitely very effective.
Nice. All right, that's Cora's turn.
Okay. Carlen.
All right, and it's still 30 feet in the air.
No, he's lower. He's like 15. He
15?
he got close to strike at Elevar.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna like fly, but still at like ground level towards it. Swoop up just a little bit to put me within reach of it, and then I'm going to unarmed strike it.
Okay.
Sorry, I just want to make sure that my distance. Well, I meant to get within like 10 feet of it.
Okay.
Okay, I'm in 10 feet distance wise. First strike. 13 hit.
But it's not as you punch forward and your hand just kind of just like you just feel like you're punching air. Like nope, nothing.
Well, no, 13 plus 4.
Within 10
D4,
feet of
D4.
you.
Roll
You gotta
D4.
roll D4. Which I guess Cora should have done for that first revolving crossbow shot that she missed.
My bad.
Oh, I
That's all
even wrote it too. It's okay.
16.
That hits.
This is like the first time I've ever actually considered using Bless, so...
Bless is very nice.
8 points of damage plus the 8 from Radiant Soul, so 16 total. First
Oh,
hit.
nice.
Gotcha.
I don't know why, but this monster kind of reminds me of a Pokemon.
19.
19 hits.
This does not get the Radiant Soul.
Gotcha.
Buff. 7 points.
Okay.
1 key point to activate Fury of Blows. $28.
Yeah, it hits.
That is 11 total.
Gotcha.
That hit.
Jesus Christ.
24.
Wow.
Okay.
And that is 17 to hit. I mean, 7 to hit, sorry.
Okay.
Roll D4, but I don't think that even matters.
No. So that would be... Sheesh. Sorry, Bob.
That's fine.
16 first hit. 7
Yep.
second
Got
hit.
it all there.
Okay. Well, just doing it without the Radiant Soul damage.
Okay, so the magic flowing through your fist and your arms as you're striking at this thing. You put in a like you feel like you're hitting like rocks as you're hitting this thing. Like when you're actually making these contacts, like it feels like a physical presence, even though it's all made of air. You feel the gust and the power of the wind circling this thing that's flowing through this thing, diminishing as it looks like it's struggling to barely stay up. It would be in the terms bloodied. If that made sense for this thing right now. That ends your turn?
Ends my turn.
Gotcha. It is the bird's turn. Okay. It takes all of its last remaining energy that it has, and you see it kind of like swirl as the shape of the bird disappears, as it becomes a straight blast of wind that's going to push its way through you guys to Elevar. Why did it just disappear off my map?
I see it.
On my side, my whole screen just went black.
Oh, it looks fine on my end.
Got it. Pushing back Carlen and Cora 10 feet from where it would pass by. So Cora would go here. Carlen would go here.
Oh.
Essentially, it's like from the point of when it passes you, like you just perpendicular to that. But the force of the wind just barrels in to Elevar. As it retakes its form, Elevar, you just take from that hit 1 point of force damage. As it then is going to attack you with its multi-attack again. Beak first for 23.
That'll hit.
12 points of damage. Tempest Talons for 19.
19 will hit.
For 14 points of damage.
I'm down.
Damn. It's a powerful bird.
All right. That does all of its things. Yeah, as you guys just see the wind just pummeling your paladin. Elevar,
Hold your breath next time.
I need you to give me a death saving throw. Roll a d20.
8.
That's
Oh,
a
no.
fail. You have one failure.
Oh no!
Cora, it is your turn.
Oh, okay.
This big old elemental bird is on top of Elevar.
That's like not good. I'm gonna move over here so I don't end up accidentally shooting Frederick. Alright. Cora's gonna attack with her revolving crossbow. It's 14 hit.
14 does not. Bless is gone, right? Because it's concentration.
I'm pretty sure it's gone by this
Yeah.
point.
Okay. So yeah, no D4 added to that.
Alright, then I'm gonna use the extra attack with the same weapon. Does an 18 hit?
18 hits. So, 7 damage. As you let the bolt fly. Yeah, describe where you shoot it.
So can we even see Elevar? Elevar's down at this point, so Cora's attacking straight for the bird when thing's head.
All right. As a bolt flies, soars through the air, strikes it at the base of where its head would meet its neck in this bird form. As you see the bolt fly right through it, as the air there parts, like a nice swirl comes through with the bolt. As you see the bird kind of stop flapping as it begins to descend to the ground as the wind dissipates. I'm sorry, we're on the GM layer here. You should not be.
Okay.
The wind dissipates.
It's gone.
All right, we're still in turn order. So, if we're all ready to continue,
Yes.
all right, Cora,
Me.
what do you do?
Are we still in combat?
You're in turn order.
He won't tell us if we're still in combat.
Because I have to roll still.
Alright. I'm gonna run over to Elevar and cast Cure Wounds.
Actually, we could still be in combat. Now that I think about it.
There, you get 7 healing.
Hey.
Cora runs over to Elevar, places her hand on his chest, and just.
Don't die! I guess that's my action.
That's your action, your turn.
Yeah.
Carlen.
I'm running over to make sure that the drunk baby is okay.
I want you to remember, you're still at half movement speed right now if you're walking.
All of us?
No, Carlen and Elevar, technically.
Oh, right.
From being tired from walking up those stairs.
Yeah, that'd be at well, from where I was, which should be 20 feet.
Gotcha.
So,
Just making sure.
so I'm gonna grab his face and then cast Cure Wounds, first level. Oh, you only get 4 points. There you go, bro.
We're killing it over here.
Elevar, is your steed based on like you being conscious? Like, does it disappear if you go down?
Let me double check that. I don't think it does, but I'll double check. Duration instantaneous, casting time 10 minutes, whatever the components. There's no concentration aspect. Steed appears about when the steed drops to 0.
It's when the steed drops to 0.
It's only when its steed drops to 0 it disappears.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, the other option is me dispelling it, but that's it.
Gotcha. As you come to, you look up and over, and you can see Stefano has returned over to the area.
You know what? I'm not going to be mad at him. It's fine. A lot of people could be upset, but no.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. I want everyone to give me perception checks.
11.
21.
21.
17.
Okay. Roll for Stefano as well.
Okay. $18.
Okay. Cora and Carlen, even like the wind all of a sudden kind of dies down. Like all the wind. Very calm. Anything just very just light air still passing by in this area. Your attention is drawn to the nest. Where Stefano, as he's flying over, Elevar, you can hear in your head him like excited to be back, like kind of being like, "What happened? Why are you on the ground?" He looks over at the nest, and he's like, "Oh shit!" He's like, "Oh shit, boss!" He relays back, and Cora and Carlen, you hear it. You hear this massive cracking sound as the egg begins, just erupts open. This burst of air energies, force energies, lifts straight up into the air, breaking apart part of the nest, sending the branches flying into the sky as what appears to be the same exact bird form that you've just defeated has hatched from this egg.
So it's a phoenix. It's a phoenix air bird monster. Anyway, continue.
See. So, when you guys are taking a breath of thinking the fight was over, I'm sorry. It is back. Lets out a loud shriek. The air just erupts in this area. It's a freshly new bird or air elemental is for you to fight. Keeping your same initiative, I'm just going to re-roll for the new bird. So it is technically a different thing.
Or is it?
It is and it isn't.
Exactly.
Cora, your evaluation is astute.
Cora knows what a phoenix is.
Elevar. You're down on the ground, and a new bird that just took you out has reappeared.
And he has 11 hit points.
Let's see. How drunk can I be? Let's see. There's a potion of healing. Oh, that's pretty good. I don't really need that right now. Okay. So since we're still in turn, my Thunderous Smite is still active, but I'm gonna wait. I will.
Would that still be active after you went down?
Spells, Thunderous Smite, concentration. So no. Okay. That sucks. Okay, so I would just use up my entire lay on hand pool, which is an action. So I'll be giving myself 35 HP.
Ooh.
Gotcha.
And Bless is not active still. But Bless is actually an action, so I can't do anything with that. I'll Thunderous Smite again, my axe, at second level. And that'll be my turn. I guess I'd use the rest of my movement speed to get up, though.
So half to stand up, and then you have... So half of whatever your allotted movement, so it's 15, so it's 7. You can move 7 feet if you want to move more.
I'll move slightly over here. And then I should also probably roll initiative for my owl.
Well, I was thinking about it, it's not really like a companion of yours, but you could bonus action as like tell it what to do, and it could do that on its turn, and I could just have that go on your initiative.
Oh, okay.
I like that.
I'd have it go on.
You'd have to like use your bonus action. Like if you wanted it to attack, you have to use a bonus action to tell it to attack, and it will do it. If you don't do that, it just kind of just flies. It just does its thing.
That's fine then.
But it's not instinctively going to attack for you because it's not like a battle companion, it's a mount.
Okay. So I've obviously used my bonus action, so for now I'll just have it like fly near-ish me. Or what's the...
Yeah, otherwise it'll just fly around. Yeah, it'll just do its normal movement speed of flying, so it would naturally want to survive, so it would get away. So like, yeah, wherever you want to move it.
It'll kind of like swing around and like kind of hover above us.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
And I would also say that if you don't bonus action to give it a command, its action would be to dodge. So like if it's getting attacked, it has advantage on like avoiding getting hit.
Okay.
Or enemies have disadvantage while attacking it. That's what it really is. Okay. Air Phoenix's turn. It's going to shift into its wind form, where again it just loses its bird shape and just this gust of wind comes flying at you guys. It's going to fly in and stop amongst all of you as it retakes its form. So you're all hit with this slam of force damage. You all take 8 points of force damage. It's about 15 feet off the ground. It is going to peck. It's in a multi-attack now to peck at Carlen and Tempest Talons him. There's about to be a nat 20. It's 14.
Does not hit.
Talons. Natural 1. For 13.
Does not hit.
Okay. Natural 1, Natural 1, What can I do to it? Okay. Just rolling to see how strong it would be. See if it would get itself stuck in the dirt. But it was not strong enough to do that. So it takes a swing, it just hits the ground, just rips up some dirt or some rocks with its talons, just drops and falls. That stuff falls to the ground. But that ends its turn as it misses both of its strikes. Beak attack coming at you. You guys just feel the gust of wind. All right. Cora, it's your turn, but being within 5 feet of the creature, you were blown back 10 feet straight backwards. So you were blown into a rock again.
Stupid rock!
You have to move yourself. You're going to be right there.
Does that incur damage?
Yep, 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
God damn it.
Getting all the element, like just environmental damage. But it is your turn.
Stupid bird. I don't have disadvantage with it being this close. Haha. So I'm gonna attack with my remote crossbow. It's 19 hit.
19 hits.
And wham bam, extra attack. 11 does not hit.
Does not hit.
Alright, here's my second attack with the revolving crossbow.
12 does not hit.
Extra attack.
15 does not hit.
Jesus Christ.
So
Alright.
even though you don't get the disadvantage of being this close to firing, you're just trying to pop off these hip shots, but like, it's not
Well,
being
hold
back
on, hold on. I still have a bonus attack.
Okay.
Oh no!
Nope.
Alright, that's my turn.
It's one of the rare occasions where the party doesn't see Cora light something up. I think getting tossed around on rocks with her older body and her smaller frame is taking a bit of a toll.
So many rocks.
That ends your turn.
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Carlen.
Did I get blasted back as well?
That you do. You're gonna be like here.
So as I get
there. Yeah.
Okay, so as I get blasted back, I then just put my hands back, form a ball, and then I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt as I'm getting knocked back from the bird.
Gotcha. I like the style. Getting that flare.
– 19 hits.
19 hits.
Very nice.
13 plus 8.
Damn, 21. Okay.
29?
And it's got brightness to it, right?
Yeah, now we all get advantage on it. And then with that, I then cast Protection from Good and Evil on myself. So that's all my first level spots.
Okay.
And it is 10 feet in front of me.
Yeah.
Bonus action, pop. 14.
Nope. That misses.
Misses. Oof. 10.
Misses.
Oh wait, these are at advantage.
Yes, they are. So you want to just count those as your advantage roll right there? Those first two was your first advantage roll?
Yeah. 25.
25 hits.
That'll be 9 points first hit.
Okay.
18.
That hits.
10 points. And then that will end my turn.
Damn. Alright, Elevar. You're gonna get slid 10 feet back.
Alright. So this thing, is this on the ground where I can reach it? Melee?
It's like 10, 15 feet above the ground.
Alright, so then I'd use my bonus action to command Stefano to come and like retrieve me, and like I would ride him like a mount now. We just fight air combat.
Okay.
And then I would move forward to then
Gotcha.
strike with my great axe at the same elevation that he is, so I could actually hit him.
Gotcha.
So I'll roll to hit at advantage, right?
Yep.
Okay. First
not
hit
hit.
doesn't hit. Second hit. Okay.
20 hits.
That'll hit, so my Thunderous Smite will go off, so that was at second level, so that is... that'll be 3d6. Let me just roll that as a regular.
Okay.
So 10 points of damage additionally. I still haven't added the roll damage. Let me roll damage. 8. So 18 plus... I'm going to... I have an ability, which is Divine Smite, which I can use at any point. It doesn't require a action or bonus action.
Nice.
And I can expend that at second level to do 3d8. So let me just put that in beyond. I don't know why. So I can expend 3d8 of damage. Let me just remove that spell slot, my last second level spell slot. Let me do 3d8. 17. So for a total of 18, so 35. Right, math. 35 points of damage. I hit him. Magical weapon. So boom. Smack him, and then that'll be my turn.
It's funny. Because I'm just going to give that to you. That whole, this bird is yours. That was just impressive from coming back up, just smacking the shit out of it.
That was pretty fun.
You brought it down to 1 HP, but I'm just gonna, you're gonna get that bonus health because Helm is with you today.
Hell yeah.
So explain how you finish off this bird.
Okay, so follow me here. I am down, clinging to life, Helm right above me, opening the pearly gates, ready to reach his hand out, and I'm brought back to life with Cora just above me, just trickling some health in, and then Carlen comes over, gives me a little bit of additional spice, and I'm like, all right, it's fine. And then we hear this pulsating egg, and it cracks open, and chaos ensues, and Carlen's kicking its ass, and Cora's bam, 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 and then it's just me, and I'm like, all right, then now's my time to shine. And then I mentally go to Stefan, I'm like, I need you right now. He's like, I got you, bro, and he sweeps in. I jump up, and I think Teen Wolf style, I like both legs. I'm standing on the back of Stefano. I missed the first one, but then I bring above. I slam straight down with the Thunderous Smite. The bird falls down, hits the ground, comes up like, and then with my Divine Smite as an after effect, comes in like a bolt of light, just evaporates this bird. How's that?
Amazing.
Nicely done.
Well done. Well done, friend.
And then I get off and I whisper it into its disappearing face. I'm like, that's what you get, bitch.
It's disappearing face. That was very entertaining.
So, with that, yeah, the air phoenix is down. There's no remainder of an egg.
Down goes Frazier.
The wind and energy from this elemental bird begins to gather and kind of drift over to the nest where the broken remains of the shell sit. The broken remains begin to glow. Very, I don't want to say it's a comforting light, but a very familiar light of passageways that you have taken before to get from place to place in this ring so far. At the base of where you slayed this bird sits a grapefruit-sized gem, very similar to the other ones that you have received from taking out the other elementals. It appears to be this phoenix's core. Elevar, you'd be in the air, but Cora, Carlen, you guys can see that on the ground.
Great. Cora picks up the gem and puts it in her backpack.
And I'll start to descend on Stefano. I'm gonna continue to ride him though. Now I'm comfortable. I'm chilling.
Okay. You guys want to do anything about the glowing coming out of the nest?
I mean,
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah, so the energy of this elemental drifted over towards the nest, and now the remains of the shell have lit up like the portals you have seen before.
Oh, well then.
I fly over with Stefano, and I have Stefano land on the edge of the nest. I hop off. Yeah, okay. Okay, that's supposed to. And then I go over there. I walk in and I investigate one of these shells, I suppose. Shell fragments.
As I said, the shells now are just kind of they cracked open, one on each side, about 5 feet apart, in between them. It's just it's a glowing light that's very similar to what you've seen before. After opening up portals or doorways in this realm.
I touch it, I put my hand on it. I'm like, what could possibly go wrong?
And Elevar disappears into the light.
Well, I guess this is our next portal.
And I presume that
before we go forward, do we grab the shells?
What?
Should we grab one of the shells? There's an eggshell fragment on the ground, or no?
No, it's 2 halves that there's no other pieces, and essentially they're the doorway.
I mean, you could try and break a piece off and see what happens.
I'm not that strong, so let's just follow
Okay.
And then, of course, my Stefano would dive in as well as soon as I disappear. Because of course,
that makes sense.
It's as ill-gotten in its ideas as I am. So.
All right. Well, now that we're not on a terrifying windy path, Cora's riding Frederick again. So they climb into the nest and touch the shell.
Disappear. All right.
So Carlen follows.
Yeah, Carlen, you're going into the light as well.
Yeah, I'll fly right into the light.
Okay. Gotta take a work call real quick.
Yeah, what do you think? Let me entertain you. Let me make you smile. Yeah, as Elvar, I need to learn Draconic or Demonic, whatever, Infernal, so I can woo my my succubus lady with my knowledge of,
Are you still crushing on that succubus lady?
oh hell yeah. She was in my dreams. She wants me.
Why?
She tried to kill you.
Yeah, it's not the worst that's happened. Honestly, probably top 10 relationships I've had.
Oh, you tried to kill your friends.
Yeah, sometimes they just don't mesh with friend groups. It happens. It's okay.
After everything we've done for you.
She could change. I'm sure I could persuade her. I could teach her.
Who's to say she wants the paladin when she can have the whole angel?
I was going to say maybe she's just racist against your race of angels. Oh, that would make sense because she's a succubus. Wouldn't she be opposed to angel?
Yeah.
Evil. I'm
Just
teetering.
saying.
I'm just teetering over here. In my head, I'm like, maybe she's racist. I'm like, that's okay. It's really not okay.
Yeah, we all know about the shit that goes on in your head, Tyler.
Hey, man. I take pills for that. Me and my 7 friends are very happy. I actually thought, what if you had multi-personality disorder and you just played D&D by yourself?
That sounds exhausting.
DID?
I'm imagining fucking Moon Knight.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be hilarious to watch.
Can't really have a DM setup, though, if you were. Can't have, a DM screen with all the whatevers.
Right. Can't give that shit away to yourself.
This is my DM screen.
Bobby, we're talking about if DID victims, or I wouldn't say victims, people with DID could play Dungeons and Dragons by themselves.
Ooh. Ugh.
You wouldn't have to do the voices. Everybody just has their own.
Yeah. I'd have a lot more fun alone, that's for sure.
Wow.
Not so. Don't take it that way. Don't be a dick.
Oh, it's up as well.
I heard that tone. That's ridiculous. That's a ridiculous meme. It's Dumbledore. She just showed me a meme of Dumbledore saying "Severus, please," and then it's Alan Rickman as Hans Gruber pointing a gun, saying "Avada Kedavra." That's great. Okay, let me pull up my notes for the next section.
As a serious thought, I wonder how well guns work in the wizarding world. If a regular human with a gun went up against a wizard with...
I'm sure it's a bullet. There's still people.
Avada
they have to cast... if someone just walked up to fucking Voldemort, just shot him with a shotgun, he's still dead.
Avada Kedavra.
See, Harry didn't need the Elder Wand. He just needed a fucking Glock.
Yeah.
Taking out all those Death Eaters. I wonder if their magic shield wards or whatever fucking protect fucking bullets.
True.
Maybe that's why they didn't want to piss off the Muggles. It's they got nukes, man.
Yeah.
You can't stop nukes. But all right. So again, you travel through the same piercing white light that you've been very familiar with and accustomed to in your last 4 other portals that you've traveled through here. You enter a new area, much more darker area, with signs of no sky above you. It's essentially as if you're subterranean in this moment. The space is lit by some sort of glowing aura. You can't quite put a fixation on where the light source is coming from due to the rock walls that fill this not empty, but this big, vast space. Seems to have a shimmer to them, as if it's reflecting and bouncing this glowing aura around to illuminate this area. You stand in the middle of a broken passageway, like a bridge of some sort. In front of you You see stone ruins, framing of some sort of building or room, maybe some door arches, some remaining pillars. Once I give you a visual. You guys should be down there if you can't find yourselves.
Bottom right, yeah.
Again, it's very dark, very musky. Like you can almost like smell like the mold, like in here. It's your drippings of water. What do you want to do? I guess I should bring the owl in here. Oh, Kren's here. Kren's not supposed to be here.
I was literally about to say.
That is Kren here, and Frederick is not. Plot twist, Frederick is Kren.
If I just Kren's been Frederick the whole time.
Yeah, no.
If Frederick isn't the big bad at the end of this campaign,
Yeah, then I fucked up somewhere.
Yeah.
I fucked up bad. Apparently hit caps locks at some point. Trying to pull your owl back up.
hell yeah.
All right, it's all yours. Yeah, like I said, you're underground. Like you just smell the mold, the fucking musk that just doesn't.
Kind of lit, like we can see the ruins and stuff.
So yeah, you can see like it's not sunlight, but it's like there's like a glowing aura coming from somewhere in this subterranean area that is bouncing off like it's like shimmering off these like rock walls all around you.
Okay.
Like kind of like allowing the light to fill the areas. There's no like direct light source, not like a fire. It's not like a star. It's just something is giving off a glow that's able to bounce around this chamber.
I'll move forward. 15. I'm still exhausted.
Towards the glowy bits.
Kind of like, I'll slowly approach this corner over here. Peek around the corner.
Okay, give me a perception check. Okay. You're able to see what appears to be two ghouls standing motionless on either side of a statue.
While this is happening, I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on myself.
They seem to, like I said, they seem to be motionless, backs to you. They don't seem to be aware of your presence. If they're
Now
aware
I can
of
be stabbed
anything,
26 times.
Can I see if they resemble the creatures in the same chamber as the fire elemental? Lava elemental.
with that perception check, I mean, they look undead, similar to other undead things that you've seen, but they don't seem to be like burned or like they don't seem to have any sort of elemental effect to them as the other ones that you've encountered had.
Okay.
They just seem to be straight up just ghouls.
I'll quietly approach this area just a little bit more, and I want to just like from where I am, try and investigate that without getting too close.
Okay, I'm gonna need 2 checks from you then. I'm gonna need a stealth check because you're trying to do it quietly, and I need I mean, like, are you trying to like get an investigative look from a distance, like trying to discern?
I'm
what
trying to
it is?
understand if it like.
See,
I mean, obviously I can't
generalist.
like read it and be like, "Oh, this actually is the tomb
Okay, so-
of the Great Pharaoh," or whatever.
A
I kind of want
stealth
to.
and another perception check.
Yeah,
then.
I just want to like know if it's like the next. If that should be okay. Stealth was 8. And also, apparently, that's a disadvantage because I'm Widow of Mars. Let me just roll that again. I thought it would automatically roll it, but okay, so 8. And then perception or investigation.
A perception.
Perception again. Boop. 21.
21. Okay.
21.
You see the statue is about an 8-foot tall stone statue standing in the middle of a very similar ring that you saw in like the fire zone that you were in. It's a hooded figure. You can't really make out. There's not like any like detailed work like on the face. It's just kind of like a very plain face. Cloak comes around the head. Kind of robed. At the base, there seems to be sort of some of like there's like a stone table, maybe about 3-4 feet high, with like a bowl in it. From this distance, doesn't seem to be anything in there. Your stealth check, as you're kind of tiptoeing across, you kind of like kick a rock. You see this ghoul here, and it's like. He hasn't turned around, but like you see him like starting to like move a little bit.
He gets disturbed. Okay. I see an entrance over here, so I'm gonna like go down a little bit. And I want to like investigate in here if I can go in. If I want to go in here if I'm allowed to.
Okay, still moving stealthily.
It's still moving stealthily.
I'm gonna need another stealth check from you.
Disadvantage. Okay, double 18. Don't mind it.
All right. You're successfully able to get to that doorway without the ghouls turning. Yeah, it just seems to be some more ruins right now. Cora and Carlen, what are you guys doing?
Gonna try and follow the same footprints, path that Elevar took.
Are you trying to
question: has it been a minute since my thing has gone off? My radiant soul.
It's definitely been past a minute, yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna try and dash silently over to Elevar.
Okay. Give me a stealth check.
Jesus Christ.
Like bulls in a china shop.
Yeah, you're shuffling your feet a bit. Cora, what's your passive perception?
Passive perception.
Yeah, left side of your character sheet.
15.
Okay. You see this ghoul, this one here. You see him turning his head over his shoulder to take a look at the sounds of Carlen scampering across the stone here. Do you want to do anything?
Cora stays where she is, but she like makes eye contact with Carlen and is like waving her hands over her head to try and get his attention. Does he notice?
His back is to you. He's moving.
Well, that's unfortunate. I'm going to stay where I am and keep an eye on the ghoul.
Okay.
And also I would have my Stefano just kind of chill over here and like watch the ghouls and kind of just let me know what's up.
Is he flying or walking?
He would be. I'm gonna say he'd be walking right now, just because I feel like it's too cramped, a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. Is he trying to be stealthily, or is he just being an owl?
I mean, I guess he would be an owl. He's not like.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I guess he would like kind of like pitter there, and then I just told him like to kind of sit still and like you just watch.
Okay. Well, with Carlin's failed check, him scampering across, the ghoul turns and sees the movement of the owl and Carlen as it's just it like swings over and turns around and starts walking over towards you guys. As this one over here is also alerted and is starting to walk towards you guys.
I continue in, and I just kind of relay to to Stefano to, like, if anything, fly up if they get too close, and just try to avoid being attacked. Did we lose Corey?
No, I'm back. I got my audio. But my video's gone now. Hold on.
And then, Bobby, just for the sake of it, could you add vision to the Stefano, so, or whatever, like a small radius of light around him, so I could see him when I'm not. I guess no, that wouldn't matter. I'm just trying to think of how I can control him.
I mean, you're having trouble moving him because you can't see him.
Well, yeah, he's completely black. I can move him right now.
Yeah, I mean, well, he can't fit into these ruins that you're you're in right now.
Well, yeah,
like,
I'm just like realizing now that if I don't have line of sight with him, I don't see him. So it's not a big deal. I could still like actually click him and move him if I wanted to.
But also, okay, so moving around too much, guys. You got shit pursuing you. You're all you're just moving. Okay.
I have no idea where Corey is.
He's behind you.
No, Carlen's right here. I know that. Is Cora joining us? Is that what it is?
Oh, you said Cora. They said Corey.
Oh, Cora is over by Stefano.
Okay.
Cora,
Outside.
I need you and Frederick to give me stealth checks if you're trying to hide from these ghouls that are walking towards you guys right now. Like,
Are we trying to hide? Because I want to attack it.
There's ghouls moving towards you. I need to know if you're trying to hide, Cora, or what you're doing.
Okay, fine. I'll try and hide.
No, if you want to attack, just you said I kind of want to attack it. Are we hiding? I need to know a definitive of what you're doing. I'm not saying either way, just a definitive. What are you doing?
I want to attack it. The one closest to Cora and Frederick.
Okay. Roll for hit.
Does 15 hit?
15 hits. You shoot it in the head. It goes down.
Great. 8 piercing damage. It did! Did that piss off the other one?
It definitely drew its attention to you. It starts moving towards you.
It's like Hitman.
Well,
Just
I would
try not to
attack
make
that
any
one
noise.
too. I mean, I haven't said anything yet, and all I did was shoot. And it would have just fallen down kind of muffled. Cora hasn't said anything yet. I'd also like to attack the second one.
– 16 hits.
16. 8 damage. Alright, and then I'm gonna quietly try and move over towards the others.
With Stefano letting me know that, like, Cora just eliminated 2 guys silently, to our knowledge, I conveyed to him.
She took him out.
I'm like, okay, nice, give her a thumbs up. And the best that he could do, he uses his wings to give a thumbs up with his feathers.
Says, I've got fucking thumbs, asshole.
Cora is very confused because owls don't have thumbs, and this owl is trying to give her a thumbs up.
I don't know, man, the Sonic movie showed that they did. He just throws gang signs up.
Yeah, it's like...
Throwing owl gang signs.
Yeah. Stefano, we're going to have a conversation about how you approach situations.
All right, Cora and Frederick are stationed right outside that entrance.
I'd move further in if I'm allowed.
I'm going to follow you guys in.
Okay.
Stefano's still keeping perch outside, if you will.
Yeah, I don't think he can fit through the door.
Can I investigate this corner, see if there's like anything like of note?
I mean, as you're looking around, you're not finding anything. This just seems to be some just ruined. You can't even there's no descriptor of what this space was. It's just it seems like it's been here for a long time. Like the stones. Give me an investigation check to investigate the integrity of everything itself.
16.
Okay. Yeah, to the touch, you can essentially scrape whole layers of the stone away. Surprisingly sturdy, but also it's like a Jenga tower kind of. It's sturdy, but one small thing could ruin all the stone. It's surprising how well it holds up. Possibly it being in this subterranean space helped the structure stay put because it's not around any of the outside natural elements. But yeah, like I said, Jenga tower is actually a very good descriptor of how these ruins feel and look right now.
Interesting.
All right, so knowing that, I kind of be like, guys, just be careful. Try not to smack into any walls. We could die again. Well, I mean, me for the third time. I really gotta be careful.
As he says that, I do my not lay on hands. What is it? Healing hands on myself.
Hey, you guys pretty beat up right now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember when we almost died? No, that was Elevar.
I'd like to go down a lot. Or die. I die.
Nice choice of words.
Yeah.
Sarah with her Peter Griffin laugh.
And this, even though this is looks like a brick road, this is steps below. This is way below me.
So yeah, down here is it's like a deep trench. It's all just cut out. Probably at least 50 or 60 feet down.
Gotcha.
This is a kind of just it's the outside of whatever the structure you're just walking in is. It's almost like a path that kind of goes around whatever is still remaining here.
Right, so I'll be super careful here. Once again, especially around this corner, I'm gonna hug the wall a bit more, go around it, continue to do so.
Just for observation's sake, how high up are the walls that we're walking alongside of to our character, right?
They vary in general, but the one specifically next to you is probably 10 or 12 feet high.
So this is a crack right here, right? That's a divot?
Yeah, so as you come to this right here, you see a broken part of what appears to be a stone wall with a tight passage that seems like you could squeeze through. Mm-hmm. On the other side, you see a ghoul with its back turned. Actually, no, it's more looking to the right. Mm-hmm. You might have heard any sort of commotion that was going on over there, but it's still kind of just, it's alert, but it's just standing there.
I look to Cora and I go, I don't say anything. I go,
He's. Okay, so Cora
and then I move
Frederick
forward quietly
and sneaks towards the front of the tunnel.
Now, in this space, Carlen would have to move, to be perfectly honest, or if you to fit through with Frederick.
I guess you'd follow me. Well, there's the thing right here. If you'd follow me in, right? I don't know if you want to.
Cora can squeeze past Carlen if she dismounts Frederick.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, you moved Frederick with you. I was like, that doesn't really.
That was a mistake. I did say the words. Cora dismounts Frederick. Sorry about that. So from where I'm at, I can see the ghoul, right?
Yeah.
It's just kind of grayed out on my view, so I just want to make sure that Cora can actually see it.
Gotcha. That might be a lighting thing.
Probably. Like, it looks like there's some rubble, but she should be able to see above that, right?
Yeah, there's enough space for you. He's right here.
Okay, I'm gonna attack that guy with my revolving crossbow. 13.
Yeah, he just hit.
Phew! Piercing damage 6.
Yep, he goes down. As you hit him in the right temple, he just kind of collapses against the wall right in front of it.
Okay, perfect.
I'll continue forward. Is this room that I'm in now like any different? I mean,
Again, yeah, no, it's you can't really tell what it like. This right here might have been a fireplace at some point or like a chimney, but these ruins are so old that like you literally can't. Doesn't seem there's anything in here besides just stone and dust.
All right.
And you can't really discern like what this room would have been.
So coming back in the room, I'll go. I kind of look towards Carlen and Cora, and I make sure I'm quiet. I'm like, yeah. So this is it seems like it's a residence or something. So we can keep on going to the next set of ruins, I presume. At this point we've encountered 3 ghouls. Let's just Cora, like you got this. I kind of just like look towards it. And I continue out, kind of like checking around the corners, making sure it's clear. I'll actually. I kind of want to investigate, but I think like the center is calling me, and now that it's clear, I think I'm gonna like head towards it.
Do it.
So I'll head
Give me a
towards.
perception check as you're walking around.
Right, perception. 15.
Okay. As you're kind of like walking towards the center of this area, like kind of just looking around, seeing, you see this area up here, about 3 or 4 steps that go up to a little raised area, some pillars. You see what could possibly be the makings of more ghouls, kind of next to pillars up in that area. You can't get full line of sight on them, but they just there might be something up there. Just look like very similar to the silhouettes of what you've already encountered in here.
So going up to the statue, can I investigate the statue like closely to see if there's any markings? I know it's a statue.
Yeah, you can give an investigation.
This is where I roll a natural 1. 7, better, but
Okay. As you're closer to the statue, you get a little more detail from some of it. You can see a more pointed kind of nose, very like rigid jawline. Not really much detail for the eyes and like above the nose area because again it's shrouded in this hood. The stone hood comes down to like where it's almost like a shoulder piece where there's 2 different parts of garments that like it's made to look that way where it's like the hood is a separate part from the rest of the robes that they're wearing.
right.
Again, there's that stone table at the base of the statue with the bowl in it. As you look into the bowl, you can see a very small amount of some red liquid.
I take out a dagger and I look towards them. I go, should I do it? I put my hand above it. I just hope. Should I do it?
You won't.
You want? I won't. I not my good hand. I take the dagger into my right hand and I cut a little bit of. I presume I have to fill. How do I don't want to destroy my hand. I'm gonna I cut a little bit off of like my forearm, and penetrate a little bit, and I try to squeeze out some blood. I don't want to ruin my hands because those are my money makers. So I'll try to like pour some blood into this very ominous statue. No second thought. And then
Gotcha.
I'd have Stefano kind of like waddle up to me, like passing these 2 bodies and just standing there, just like an owl, just chilling, looking around.
As you do this, take 1 point of damage. Stefano comes up and is watching you do this and is like, "You sure you want to be doing that, boss?"
No, but if it's not life threatening, it's not an adventure.
Good point. As your blood drips into the bowl, you stare there, look up at the statue, eagerly waiting for something to happen. Nothing seems to pass.
I look at Carlen and go, I did, and nothing happened. So, all right, I guess we can move on. All right, so if nothing happens, I was gonna say, can I? How
I just
much?
made sure I jotted that down, though, that you did that. I made sure, remembering that.
How much blood is now in there?
How much blood did you put in of yours?
Oh, that's
what
a good
was in
point.
there was like a drop, maybe 2.
Right. I mean, I
when
guess
you
it'd be
originally
like,
saw it.
I guess it'd be like a cup of blood. I guess it wouldn't fill up the bowl, right? How I should say how deep is the bowl?
Like a cereal bowl, maybe like a little larger than that.
Right.
It's like a holy water bowl. If you've ever been to a church.
Okay. I look towards the ghouls and I'm thinking to myself like, they pour their blood in there. Like, I doubt it's a mount kind of thing. So then I kind of just like walk away. I'm just like, must be nothing. Just the bowl that I put my blood into.
That seems ominous.
She said you cut yourself on your arm, so you're just bleeding on your arm. Right
Yeah,
now.
my forearm. Oh, I guess I should like wrap that up a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Can I?
Give me a medicine check.
Yeah.
Rollies.
11.
Yeah, you pull out a bandage or like some piece of linen from whatever pocket or pouch you have, and you're able to tie off something tight enough to try to stop the bleeding from just going everywhere.
Okay, Can I like? I guess the statue doesn't have enough detail. I was gonna say, can I memorize this appearance and like for future reference when I use disguise kit? But it's a statue. It's probably just like a man. That's about it.
I mean, yeah, sure. You can try to commit it to memory. We'll see if what happens later down the road if you try to recreate it.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll commit it to memory.
Okay.
Best of my ability.
All right. Duly noted.
Yeah.
So yeah, to the north of you guys, as I said, little raised next area, more stony rubble, like more rubble on the ground than where you just were. Pillars. Elevar is seeing what he believes could be more ghouls.
And I'd kind of like convey that as well under like a hush breath, like, Cora, you got more of a job ahead. Because I don't have any silenced weapons. My weapon big. It go bang. And I guess I kind of ask, Carlen, do you think we should go towards where I think is more ghouls, or around the other side where I think there's another path? And I like point towards the other direction over here.
Well, are we trying to be stealthy, or are we just trying to have Cora handle everything?
I mean, technically, that would still be stealthily. I have this armor on, so it's not exactly the best for stealth, but I'm okay with that. You know, we might want to not seek a fight right now.
Right.
So the best course of action is no action.
Every now and then.
Is that you saying like we should take a rest, or is that we should just stay here?
That's taking the other passage around the ghoul, so we don't get.
Gotcha. Sometimes riddles like aren't my thing. Like,
all right, we'll keep laying low.
Yeah, I'll continue this way. Like, I get the whole path less traveled by, but like, just say left or right, man. I'm a very simple guy. As I
clearly you try to make out with the succubus.
Man.
I need everyone to give me stealth checks.
As we're just having this discussion. Nat 20 and a 16.
Do we still get your passive thing, or is that only on like saving throws? and
That's
stuff?
on saving throws.
Copy pasta.
All right.
Copy pasta.
God damn it. Okay.
Okay. Then
Gotcha.
continue.
Sorry, I was just looking at what's ahead,
Are you good?
making sure everything's planned out. Okay. Yeah, as you approach, there appears to be like a cut through here. Straight this way is just another ruined like bridge. Just falls off
Okay.
at the end.
So then I'll kind of like approach this room, look around the corner. Doesn't seem anything interesting. I'll like stop here because I guess I should give a perception check, or should I like? Would I see them?
No, you're okay. You can just see them. They're not hiding or anything. So yeah, as you just walk into this doorway, again you see two more ghouls, not facing you, both looking away again, backs towards you.
And also Stefano's just still chilling at the statue. I'm just like, he's not the most stealthily of birds, so he's
Gotcha.
just chilling. I'd kind of look back towards Cora and be like, and like kind of wave her towards, and I'd move back for her to come around.
Did you just say an owl's not stealthy?
He's not the most
It's
stealthy
a
of birds.
really big owl, okay?
He
It's
is.
like a giant.
It's a giant owl in a subterranean area.
Yeah.
Oh, wrong button. Cora dismounts Frederick and moves to the front of the line. She's going to attack this ghoul here with her revolving crossbow. Does an 11 hit?
11 does not.
Oh no! Well,
So you shot this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, as your bolt flies past it and hits the wall behind it over here. You hear
Shoot!
it, as it's turning its head to look at you.
Corin turns back towards Elvar and mouths the word oops.
I just go, another one.
Okay, I'm gonna attack it again.
Carlen goes, kill it! Kill it!
19!
As it fully gets its full turn to face you, you put one right between its eyes, falls straight onto its back. As you look up, you see the other ghoul has turned the corner, is just coming at you.
Well, that's fine. I'll attack that one too.
Another precision shot right between the eyes. Just falls against the wall that's next to.
Beautiful.
As it falls against the wall, it moves. It hits some loose rocks, and those like fall and make a decent amount of noise.
I just go,
Yeah, Cora grimaces.
I
Looks
guess
around.
I like pause and I try to listen for any movement outside of that rock tumble or disturbance. I should
Give me a
say.
perception check.
Perception. 20, dirty 20.
Hey.
You definitely begin to hear as if the ghouls that were possibly hanging out in that area are a little bit disturbed,
Oops.
possibly alerted.
I like sheath my great axe on my back, and I secure it, and I take out my longsword and my shield.
Okay.
Let me just doing that so this way it's on my.
Should we keep moving the direction that we were?
I like step forward just a little bit, just like peer into the room, and did we hear if it was coming down further in this room, or just like in general, like echoey is what we heard?
Just echoey from like this area.
Okay.
Okay.
I move forward. Go ahead.
Just in this room, you can see chamber goes a little bit more that way. There's a small space that you can squeeze into. You have to kind of climb up on a little bit of rocks, a little bit, like up on the wall to get over, but there's a space there. And then this one here kind of just falls off into the ravine that's around this chunk of area you're in.
So I'll continue to move forward, like shield out, sword ready, and I go around the body, and I'm gonna go this way. Is that a door, or is that just an entrance?
It's an opening in the wall.
Okay. I kind of slowly approach this.
It appears to be some sort of circular chamber. There's a flight of stairs, but at the bottom of it is just rubble piled up of stone,
So
blocking it's going down.
Okay, so I can't go down. Is it like stairs that go up and also down, but the rubble's blocking down?
No, like you're the top section of the stairs essentially, and going downwards, the rubble is all blocking up the downward.
Can I like peer down and see if like it's just very rubbly, or just the path itself is blocked?
The path itself is completely blocked, like something collapsed, like the stairway in whatever you're standing on top of collapsed there.
It's a dead end. Where is it? Oh no, I got stuck in the wall again.
You're literally on like the smallest point. That's hilarious.
I thought it was a pile of rocks. You could like climb on it. No. Thank you.
I kind of like not whisper, but like quietly I go to Carlen. Should we try and go down, or should we like find an easier path? Because it's blocked. Also, I guess you can fly. So.
I mean, I can't fly right now. I used it in the last fight.
Oh, sorry. I don't know how you.
We can go down, I guess.
Oh, it's blocked. We'd have to, like, I guess, try and climb over it.
It's blocked with like heavy rubble, like something collapsed in there, and is like you would need an excavation team to like get through it quickly.
Oh, okay. So it's not like a simple. Yeah.
No, it's a collapsed staircase.
Is this a pathway? Can I go this way? Oh.
And it's tiny little breaks in the wall.
Okay. I guess we have to go the other way.
Could have been storage at one point for whatever this tower was or whatever this led up to.
Gotcha.
But
all right, I guess we'll move back. Or you guys want to take a short rest? Like, what do you guys? You know, we're encountering ghouls, so we might have issues, and they might now be aware of us. So I don't know if we even can take a short rest.
A short rest is a good idea.
I mean, this is the only way into this tower right here, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
It looks like it.
We could just board it up or put things in front of it if we can to kind of like,
That's a good idea.
take a
Yeah,
risk.
that's a good idea.
looking around, there's not much to block the doorway.
There's ghouls, dead corpses. Just saying.
I drag one of the corpses and try to like put it in front of the or I try to prop it up in the doorway like casually, like we're like just the body like
Door.
yeah, maybe they'll think that he's fine, like it's cool. So they just leave.
He's just taking a nap. Nothing to see here. Carry on. I get it. Yeah,
we'll do a weekend at whatever weekend at Bernie's. This I'm just gonna, if they come by, I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna make a move and talk.
It's a better plan than I got.
Yeah.
What was that sound? Do it one more time.
Yeah. So Bob, if I'd want to drag this ghoul and prop him up in the doorway, and then I'd prop him in the doorway and try to like hide us, and we'd try to take a short break or short rest.
As you go out to grab the ghoul, you see and hear ghoulish sounds coming from around the corner. Do you take a peek?
I'm gonna take a slow peek.
As you take a peek, you can see one ghoul has already made it through the small crack and climbed over that little right in this area. And you can see that more are attempting to try to make their way through it as well.
I like kind of unpeek. I go, Cora, we're gonna need you. And then I'm gonna grab the body, and I'm still going with my plan, and I'm propping the body up, and I'm like gonna use his. I get him into a stance, like a casual stance, and I try to like grab the forearm where I can control his arm.
Oh my god.
So I hold this dead ghoul up with a crossbow bolt in the middle of its head.
So you're using him kind of like a shield right there?
Sort of. Let's see how this
Sort
works.
of.
Give me a performance check.
Nine. I was like, nat 20. No, I've used up all my nat 20s. So,
Okay.
so is the ghoul gonna come around the corner? Because I have a thing. I'm gonna play out the next part if he comes around the corner.
Oh yeah, there you go. They're coming around the corner. He's coming around.
All right. So as he like comes around,
They come.
as I assume like he's like looking at me holding the dead ghoul, I go, hey, all's good, and I use his arm to like, and I like, it's all, and I like move the arm like, it's good, you could go, just holding this dead corpse, using its arms like, you can go, it's good.
Cora's trying not to laugh.
Okay. Yeah, so the ghoul is still kind of just like... It's not that I can even interpret your performance. But it's just...
Then I go, I kind of like, seeing
it
that
stops for a moment, but yeah, but like it's still moving forward.
seeing as this
Am I
thing
right
is
to
just
assume
not,
that ghouls aren't very bright?
Yes.
They're not very smart? Okay.
They're not very smart.
seeing as he's not like walking
Right.
away, I kind of just like bow with both of us, like the ghoul kind of bends over, I bend over, hopefully giving Cora a perfect shot to this thing. I go, now
Either
Cora.
that or a perfect shot up your ass. This is
Well-
great.
Let's find out. First time for everything.
Let's find out.
I expected my first time would be more drunk, but that's fine.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Okay, so there's definitely an opening here. Cora's gonna take a shot.
One of them.
25
Wow.
bitches!
That hits as that ghoul just goes down.
Brilliant.
Elevar can hear the other ghouls around the... Sees another one turn the corner.
Oh
I bend up and I go, "Arr!" I try to like pretend like since it's a new ghoul, I go, oh, you went that way, and I point with the dead arm like toward this opening.
As you say, he went that way.
I go,
no!
you went that way.
That's how ghouls talk, right?
Moving forward again.
Alright.
I back up and I just like drop the dead body and move out of the way for Cora. I go, okay, you go for it. I don't think they're buying it.
Alright. And attack.
No
Aha!
one bites the dust.
Woo!
Just racking up these headshots right now.
Being quiet. She hasn't said anything this whole time.
Another ghoul comes around the corner and trips
Where are all these ghouls coming from?
over its other dead body that's sitting there. It is
So-
prone.
So she'd have advantage this time.
Technically, from a distance, I think it's disadvantage.
Oh.
This rules is written, but I think that's stupid. So, Cora, shoot.
Oh shit.
Whoa. Nat 20.
Yeah, that head just... The bolt just takes the head with it.
I
Nice.
just like look around the corner into the doorway, just going, oh shit, nice shot.
Yeah, she kind of laughed a little bit at that last one. That was ridiculous.
You're just hearing around the corner as it stop. Like it seems like it stops.
I kind of like
this
put
a
up like the
wall?
hold. Yeah, I think it's a wall. There's like rubble in this way, so technically you don't have line of sight on this one.
Yeah.
Although I kind of do from my angle. But I'd go like hold. And I'm like, there's one more, but he's not doing anything. So I kind of wait.
He's still not doing anything. He's just chilling there.
Can I?
You all begin to hear a voice shouting through the area, coming from this general direction.
What
Over
to say?
walls. It sounds like a very familiar voice. One that you haven't heard in quite some time. I think we could stop with these games. You eliminating my audience.
Is that little monster boy?
Oh yeah. Can I like history check and see if like that's can I recognize him as that? I'm trying to think about like
Elevar, this voice has no familiarity to you.
okay. I go. I don't know who that is.
Carlen and Cora, you guys can give me a history check.
I don't know.
That's
I
a
like
number.
turtles.
Cora, you can't be 100% sure, but it sounds very similar to your lost friend Ivana's voice.
Creepy. So Cora looks over at Carlen and she's like, "Is that Ivana?"
I just like start walking towards the whatever. I go. I'm gonna go kick his ass.
So you're just like walking on top of the ghouls' bodies?
Well, I'm walking around them.
Oh, okay. I see.
Do I see
Where
these?
are you going?
Do I see these two ghouls like just watching me and not doing anything? Like,
Yeah, they just stop moving. They're just standing still, kind of just staring into nothing.
okay, so I'm gonna like walk around everything and just like kind of go back towards the front
Elevar, where are you going?
to go
Cora's
kick his
following
ass.
him.
He knows we're here anyway.
Carlen, come on. We should back him up.
Would you like me to just move you guys all in one? Make it a little easier?
Sure.
I guess so.
Clump us all together, Bobby.
Ooh, actually, this kind of works. I'd walk up. I'd be in the center of this like sun platform thing, and I'm gonna wait till Carlen's here.
Where did Carlen go?
You left Carlen!
I don't know.
And then
I had put you where you needed to be, and then you moved over to Cora for some reason, and then you disappeared again.
Can you just control Z it? Oh, wait.
No, I'm not on the map.
No, I mean if Bobby, because I don't know if you can.
Bobby's controlling Frederick.
No, I know. I mean, like, can't you just like
I'm just
control Z
looking at your
movement?
tokens. That's fine. Do you remember your
I'm
numbers?
outside of the. Yeah, I was outside the map.
Oh, it happens. Oh, there you are.
And as like
All right.
as we'd pass like through the main area, I'd kind of like relay to Stefano, like, yeah, come on, we're gonna end this thing.
Yeah.
So he's just like waddling with me, and I stand in the center of the circle and I go, all right, listen, you want an audience? My bad, but I'll still give you one hell of a performance.
I don't like the way this is sounding.
Well, as you walk up to the circle and announce that, you see another raised area right here, about 4 or 5 steps up, with another set of stairs that go to a base of a much more detailed statue. On either side of the platform are two. They seem to be in like a coiled position, but they look like giant bone serpents. Just like these giant serpents, huge heads, like almost like dragon size like heads, but they're very serpent like snake like, just coiled up, kind of just sitting there. Their heads kind of raise up as they look at you with their eyeless like holes just following you. The statue itself appears to be a very tall man holding a staff, wearing, again, a hood very similar to the one that you saw in the smaller statue, but with some other sort of like headpiece on the forehead of the statue. Very, especially for this type of stonework, detailed like tapestry or textile like looking material on this figure. At the base of the figure, Cora and Carlen see your missing friend, Ivana, on his knees. His head is straight up, eyes are open with this dark, like purple glow. Everyone give me an Arcana check.
Hey Bob,
Yeah.
my screen's dark. Just to let you know.
Oh, just refresh.
I did.
Oh.
That's why I was not trying to bother him before. And I like turtles again.
Turtle's magical. Like, that's what you think.
Cora and Elevar, well, even, Carlen, you still pass it too. It's not subtle. You can almost see this, like this magical energy kind of coming from the statue, connecting to the body of your friend here. The figure looks at you guys, looks at Elevar. So you are the group meddling with my memories.
I didn't do anything. I don't even know who you are. Because I'd presume that, like, because I've never met him before, and I don't know if you guys would relay who that is, as I'm, like, in front of him being like, yo, what up?
We're just here for the cat. We'll leave kindly if you just hand him over.
You think you can come to a realm that's not yours and take what doesn't belong?
Yes.
Yes.
We all just go, yeah.
Cora's just like nodding. Well, yeah, that's why we're here.
You would need that arrogance to enter my domains, my power.
All right. Who are you? Your domain, sure, whatever. Who are you? Give us a name to the disembodied voice.
Well, I am Actaz.
Ah, shit.
Actors or actors? Like,
No, he's a lich.
oh.
It's amazing that Kren made the same joke too when he first heard it.
I'm sorry, did you say bitch or lich?
Well, technically either way, but I think it's that lich.
I totally didn't say that at all.
All right, bud. Don't get your knickers in a twist, bro. Just give us the cat, right? That's
your tongue. Sorry.
Yeah, I go like that's pretty good.
He is not yours. He is mine.
All right. First off, don't be possessive X. You know, that's just weird. I don't know why you want him. Whatever. I'm kind of just the fill-in right now, so I'm just kind of going with the flow. But we've kind of, to put this politely, fucked shit up until we got to this point. So I'd really just like a good, simple, like, easy day. We get our boy back. Their boy. I don't know him yet, to be frank. But you go about your way. You'll have your ring still, and you'll still be able to do things. And you and your bone friends here. I'd point towards the bone serpents. Look, you guys have a nice day. That as simple as that.
You see a grin come across Ivana's face as the voice speaks out. You speak boldly for somebody who willingly gave themselves to me.
Sorry, what? I did what now?
Yeah, say what?
As you say that, the bandage around your arm begins to burn
Uh-oh.
Searing pain runs through your blood.
I look at Elevar and I go, "You are a bad paladin."
Elevar, what have you done?
I'm sorry, I get tempted so easily.
God damn it.
As you're saying that, you're clutching your arm, just like completely in shock and awe of what could be happening to you. Unexplainable pain and just energy flowing through you as you kind of begin to take a different shape.
Oh no!
Like, as if something is coming out of you. The voice that was in Ivana, or coming from Ivana, is just cackling as energy is beginning to pulse out of you. As you can see, your bandage, it just burns away. It just literally ignites in flames, burns, gone. Your blood begins to pull from your arm and be placed on the stone in front of you. As you're trying to clutch it and trying to stop it from running, it just keeps flowing and flowing. You're feeling yourself draining and losing the strength to stand up as you fall to your knees.
I look towards Carlen and Cora. I really have the worst luck. Oh, God. I really should have more self-control. As I'm just like... as I'm realizing I stepped in the center of this unknown thing that's now draining me of my blood, I'm like giving myself to this guy at this point. Like, I was like, I kind of deserve this. I'm sorry.
As a silhouette forms, as a humanoid being stands in front of you, this elven man wearing appears to be these elegant dark robes. Swirling around him is very reminiscent of like Aang in Avatar state, where he's just got like all the elements swirling around him. He's clutching his staff, just radiating with energy. It's been like, you're not going anywhere.
I look towards him. I cast command. And I say, drop. Which the target drops whatever it's holding, and then ends its turn.
I need you to give me a religion check. You need to call upon Helm to help you one last time in your hour of need. Because the blood that's being drained from you, the magical essence being drained from you, for this avatar of this Lich to appear right now, is very, very troubling.
All right.
Okay.
It was a 4.
Sorry, I'm trying to pull up the fucking stat block. So it's a wisdom?
Yeah. Wisdom DC 15.
Actually, you know what? Doesn't matter. You'll be able to see it anyway. I was about to make it private. Make it more tense. As he looks at you, as you say that, he raises his hand up from his side as he gathers all the elements that are swirling around him into his palm, closes it, waves one finger. It's not your lucky day. As we're going to end right there.
Fuck.
Wow. Oh, well.
Yeah.
Dude, I suck as a paladin.
You're awful.
I forgot you were a paladin for a second there.
You never listen to somebody that says you won't.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
Helm is just like watching me going, oh my god, this guy. Oh my.
Well, thank you for playing in today's session. I hope you guys enjoyed the whole win thing.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah, I had fun creating all this. So,
Really fucking awesome.
hey, damn kid, they found Ivana. Yeah, let's see if they get out though.
Thank you,
trying
Bobby.
to kill us.
Thank you guys. Thank you everybody who stopped by the stream today. Appreciate you hanging out. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for the follows. I appreciate it. Next Sunday, hopefully we should be able to do Tyler's campaign of Strahd. Next week I got Sunday, Monday, Tuesday off. I'm finally getting like some fucking breaks. So I'll be happy to do Sunday with you if we're able to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, we'll see The Journey 2 weeks from now, episode 29, to see if we can the party can get Ivana out of here or themselves out of here. But thanks everybody.
Thank you guys.
Have a good one.
Bye.